of July 2025. Today being Nkwo Market Day. Please inform your friends and well-wishers, even your enemies. If you are doing enmity, please do not allow it to listen to the gospel of redemption, the gospel of enlightenment. Do not allow it to, do not allow that enmity to reach there. You do, notwithstanding your enmity with your brother, just call him, say one day, just with that annoyance or that bad face, tell him, make sure you tune to Radio Biafra. That is how it should be. Just inform him or her to tune in on Radio Biafra London, because this is the voice of revolution. It's a revolutionary radio. Eba ka na agwo nwanyi eba. Akwema. Oga ewo mwaka enwe ha anaghị eba anything metrogi. Na ahụ na-ekpe gị rụrụ. Before a na-eme ya mother apụọ na gbakọ akwụkwọ a ga-agwụ na gị eba na akpa akwụkwọ gova, akwụkwọ pọpọ, akwụkwọ nke a gbakọ ya just before a na-echinye na ọgwụ a ga-agwụ gị eba ọkwa eba he could come out now. When she finishes immersing you, buffing you with that, with all the others, they give you the one dogo yara nke ga angu. Hey, ha yes ejik bag. You must drink them because so this place is a place I now go me boss ananya me bamini me ba Radio Biafra is a place where we receive our healing concussion. Therefore, we must continue, and we are on different platforms, please. On IPOB Community Radio, we are there. We are on Radio Garden. We are there. We are on Radio Garden. Download Radio Garden and search for IPOB, Radio Biafra London. And you will be hearing us. Also, you can visit our homepage, www.ipob.org. There you can also listen through there by clicking on live broadcasts, and you'll be receiving this bitter pill, the message that heals. Though it's bitter, manona weber. That is it. Because we don't need to pity ourselves. You cannot have a wound that needs or a tuto need just a proya like this, a piaya. People are bunny on email. You'll be massaging. They'll be massaging you. No. It will be treated accordingly. It will be painful. But before they break, you see yourself rising up. That is how Radio Biafra is. Therefore, please invite your friends and well-wishers onto this hallowed platform, where the gospel, the real, genuine gospel of emancipation is being preached without mixing, concentrated. And do not forget that Radio Biafra was established by Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, who is our leader, our supreme leader. He is there in front line fighting. It doesn't matter the mischievous people that when in the many who compete nazo we have finished fighting against experiment autopilot. We have defeated them. They are not happy. When you see them, you think that they are with us. Many of them you are seeing. We know. They always their actions and prayer is for this DOS to lose. I mean the leadership to fail. They don't know that the DOS failure means our collective failure because of their mischievous character, because of their jealousy, individual interest, but they are masking it in a way, coding, so that you think that, oh, they love Onyendu more than others. Get out. Oh, some of our people that are gullible, that could be easily deceived. We know them. You see, most of them, they are never disciplined. I used to say it here. I have been in IPOB mainstream group with many of them. They can never, they know everything now. They can never stick to structure. They can never be disciplined. Never. You want to talk for them to accept what you are saying. No. Anywhere they are, no, I cannot say because of indiscipline. Man, I happen to like this. The chaka the mozi. Ana call like the mozi. But we must continue. It's not why I'm here today, but it's a digressive talk. But we must continue. Now, before I go on to other issues, I want to read this news headline. July 31st, 2025. News headline. It says, Lagos APC chieftain Joe Ibokwe claims Igbo are behind the southeast killings, not headsmen. Do you see how they come out? Do you see that is how they behave. You see them by their fruits, you know them. These are people answering their Igbos. Chukwu Masolu Dowambafo have opened he has said it. These are people, when you call, they are representing Igbo in political spheres. Don't you see that? I saw with this journalist, Shehu. I didn't listen anyway, I just listened to a few seconds when he was interacting with somebody, telling on national television, telling that Igbos have no political structure. Igbo man, most especially Igbo people, they claim Igbo man want to bring down his fellow person when it comes to politics. Don't you see that they see Igbos as laughing stock when it comes to the Nigerian politics? Don't you see that? Why? The guy is there now. Since after the war, they use negatives. I don't know why my this is making this funny noise. Since 1917, the British government used another system by promoting, also with the Obasanjo formula, promoting the greed of an average Igbo man, elevating it to the more. When they put everybody, go and survive on your own. You can eat your brother raw as long as it is your means of survival. Do it as an Igbo man. People didn't know that this is a very, very potent way of diminishing us as a people. That is why Igbo man he doesn't care about you know, this, selling everybody, selling the interest of a whole people, just for him to excel individually, for him to excel. That is when they promoted this primitive selfishness. I call it primitive selfishness. They promoted it more and more. Instead of, had it been we restored Biafra, this primitive selfishness could have been cured, because it's part of human civilization. Change, evolution. When you go, the system, you build a system that can change you, or that can mold, remove. When you see that it can mold and remove, shed some characters that is no longer viable for that time. Through laws and enlightenments, they correct it, they make people change that type of character. But Nigeria promoted all these. Instead of, I don't know why, where is this noise coming from, please? I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I'm trying. Let me try to see. No. Everywhere I'm touching. Why is this noise, this funny noise? But let me see, we disappear by itself, please, before I interrupt what I'm doing. So, Nigeria since 1970, they promoted a character that has been there. They now promoted it to another level. Go and survive. Don't care for your brother. Survival of the fittest. Even if it means killing your own brother, selling all of everybody's interest for you to make it, to survive, do it. That is what they sentence us, and that is why we are seeing the result today. It took them time to build this or to promote this in us, and this is the result of what we are seeing today. We are bearing the brunt. We are bearing the brunt today. You know? So, what am I trying to say? This man, this outcast, has come out to say something. He has come out to say something, to reiterate on something that has been said by Soludo. That is how they behave. They don't care. They don't care. What matters to them, you know, hey, let me say the truth. I don't hide the truth. Or behind that thing they call truth, let me say it as it is. They are harboring mischief, and they are doing it in order to appease their caliphate masters. We know this man. He has been fighting against our collective interest, and a door was opened for him by Soludo, and he profited. This is today's news, July 30, 2025. A chieftain of the ruling All Progressive Congress and former special advisor to Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu on drainage and water resources, that is Minister or Commissioner for Gota, Joe Ibokwe, has claimed that the killings in the southeast region of Nigeria are being carried out by the Igbo and not herdsmen. Do you see, when they talk, had it been they said there are also criminals, which we know that are being sponsored by our Igbo political elites. You saw in Mazi Jonathan Chinedu's timeline the video of all these criminals, which you think that they are in the bush. They are not in the bush. They are in houses. They occupy people's houses, making merry. And they will come out to shout they are doing Biafra. They are using kidnapping, committing all sorts of atrocities. And because that is what they are being paid to do. And the Nigerian military is protecting them. Do you see how things are? They were drinking, making merry in houses, in the house. And you are telling me that the Nigerian government don't know, the Nigerian military don't know where they are? Is that what you are telling me? And these people, instead of saying things as it should be, they are demonizing everybody. He said these are killings that are carried out in the southeast region of Nigeria are being carried out by the Igbo and not the herdsmen. A harmful killing is by Igbo, not the herdsmen, right? The kidnap of Kano, the primate, Anglican primate, Kano, his name is Kano, that he confessed on, he's still there on YouTube in Logba. They are Igbos, right? Do you see how this one, all these things show you, it gives you a glimpse of the mentality of our people, how our people sold their brothers to slavery, to foreigners. I'm telling you, they don't care. They are saying Nigerians must go. They are targeting Igbos. Yoruba promoted all this ethnic profiling, but they don't know that if it starts, it will affect them. They will not differentiate. That is how black man reason. It will destroy Igbo properties in Ghana. They don't know that it will affect everybody. Are you getting it? Now, they are using the statement of Soludo in order to instigate ethnic profiling in some places, including Ghana. Joe Ibokwe has released his own. All this, they are heading somewhere. All these statements, all these news printouts or newsprints, statements by all these fools, I call them fools. They don't know that they are being printed out, given, sent to the tables of every foreign foreign mission in Nigeria, diplomatic mission in Nigeria is on their table. That's why I had some people, some Igbo guys went with visa to Pakistan. I think it's Pakistan, yes. At the port of entry, at the airport, they asked them, which tribe are you? And they say, well, they deported all of them with visa. All these things are going on. Our people are feeling comfortable coming out to talk nonsense like Joe Ibokwe. They don't know that they are, they are killing themselves. They thought that, oh no, me, I'm different. One day you are, all of us are in India together. Remember, Tinubu went some time ago to Dubai, trying to tell the UAE government that when you talk about criminals, Nigerians as criminals, you are generalizing. It is one particular ethnicity called Igbo. Given the, I think we said it here now. We said it here on Radio Biafra. Because we got this intelligence. You know, IPOB has supporters, even in Aso Rock. That's what people don't know. They thought that it's Igbo people, Igbo, fear go allow him even talk or to give IPOB information from high place. No. There are some indigenous people in Aso Rock that are never Biafrans, that are given anything that happened, they come, they talk to IPO, say, look what, because they love what we are doing. They know that what we are doing is right. They always tell us, make on no stop this thing. No. We even envy you guys, because we here in the north, we cannot cough. So we depend on you, on your success. Are you hearing me? What I'm telling you is a fact. That is why anything that happened, they give us the information. That is intelligence. Anything that happened even around the president, around the Buhari, immediately, if he whispers, IPOB will hear it. That's why we tell you. They went to UAE. Not only themselves, even in, I think in Malaysia, they instigated this thing. In Asia, they have been trying to lobby to let foreigners to understand that no, these people, their names, so know them by their names. You know, they describe them. That's why in Pakistan they say, which tribe are you? Igbo. They say, okay, no. Because they are, while our people are foolishly moving around like zombies, trying to, you know, make selfish efforts for their own end only. They don't know that they will go and tell countries. They say, we don't want to enter into your internal politics and tribal issues. What we know is Nigerian. Tribunal say, all of you are Nigerians. So go and settle your problems by yourself. We don't know who is who. We know you are green passport. It doesn't matter who bears it. Are you getting it? But do our people know? Only one people don't know. Or they don't even care to know. Our people, we have been crying, support this effort. No. They don't. That is not. Everybody is interested in his own progress, individual progress. Look at what this Zion went to one bushy area, one secluded place in Ireland. Look at there. Look at how people gather. Look at. Do you see how Ndibo? Mostly Igbo gathered there. Because I know Yoruba people, they will not even come. That's only Igbo, no. They're wiser than you now. If it's a Yoruba man, Igbo will fool there too. Yoruba people, they will not come. Maybe if you see them, is maybe married to Igbo, or, you know, just count them 1, 2 only. They will not come because they are wise. Because they know that any money they give, no, do you see that? Look at how our people gathered there, and they even foolishly flying. I saw the thing, I laughed. I said, look, our people are stupid. Flying British Union Jack flag in Ireland. They know how Britain dealt with Ireland. They know the animosity between Ireland and the animosity the Irish people have against Ireland, because Britain dealt with them. They will go there and start, hey, Jesus, they were flying, British flag. And they thought that it will go well with them. I think I heard that they booked for 3 days. They did only 2 days. And they caught them. They pursued them. But they will not tell you that. They will not tell you that they were pursued, they were stopped on the third day. They paid for 3 days. You see there, what Igbo people want is you receive. That is what they don't want something that they can contribute to work. That what they can, join hands together to build. They don't want it. To work, build it through normal procedure. What they want, what they like is when you come and give them sweet talk. That today will be a day. You receive, your miracle is there. From now, tomorrow you'll be promoted after living. That is only thing that they want to hear. These people are do you see why? For me to leave discussion about religion. No. Religious discussion is part of Biafra because we need to change mentality. Are you telling me that these people that flew there in a Zion Ministry crusade or what in Ireland, many paid their ticket, fly from far away, even Canada, across Atlantic, America, and came? Are you telling me that these people, if in IPOB you be joining, they join hands together, be contributing? Do you think that we'll be coming here to be shouting of money? No. But they will not do it. There they go. They will give. They will give because they have been given empty promises. Give and you will receive, and that is mercantile mentality. Our people still have it. They want to, they want something very quick, easy. They want instant gain, benefit. That is it. And religion offers it to them. Direct. If you tell us, just 1 minute before I continue what I was saying. If you are arguing that we should stop discussing about religion, let me ask you. Many people used to make this argument, which I would like somebody erudite to at least will be on Radio Biafra, like brothers, come genuinely, not like Mazi Jonathan that is always asking satirical question. I don't like satire. This is my stand, and you let me maybe Saturday. I don't want satirical questions. I know you are standing on my side, but you just want to ask so that people that cannot ask. No, I want the person to be genuine. Come on, let us argue this thing. When Biafra comes, we'll make law. Everybody, if you want to believe what you believe, now everybody will subjugate. Everybody will obey the law. The law will be supreme. I love us to have that argument one day. Any person that wants that argument, let us have it. I'm telling you. Debate. I used to love it for not ranting. Not you come to correct me as you or for Charawanta or somebody that knows it all. No. Because me, I'm a seeker. I don't know it all. I learn from you. I agree. I was talking with one person one time that also has contrary view concerning this religion. You know what he told me? I don't even listen to you. So she said, I don't even listen to you anytime you talk. I laugh. I say, do you know that even I listen to you very well? And I learn from you. I learn a lot from you. I know he was ashamed. And that's me, honestly speaking. Because I know bellyful with knowledge. I don't know nothing. I always say this. I learn. I want you to come, give me superior arguments. I bow. I say, okay, Mazi, you are right. Oh, it's true. I am telling you. No, because of your preachings on Radio Biafra, when it comes to religion, I don't even listen to you. I say, but I listen to you because I learn from you. I learn. My appetite for knowledge it has no boundary. I listen, I learn. I learn anytime if somebody is talking, even against what I'm talking, I learn because I want to also correct myself. Do you see that? I want to also, there is something you say, I correct, I say, maybe I'm wrong. Let me see. When I research, I go back, I say, no, but I'm right. So, I am not certain most of the times. But that's why I learn. A seeker must be always, you are seeking, you learn from anything. There is no boundary to me. Oh, this whether you say you are praying, you are doing this, or I try to find out maybe sometimes. So maybe I don't know. Let me see. But I still come back. I never get convinced. I say no. Do you see that? So when you say let Biafra come and we make a law, everybody will be under the law, whether you believe on this and believe on that. I say, okay, it's good though, but who is going to make that law? Which mindset? That is the mindset of making that law. That is what we are trying to sanitize. So that making that law will take you no longer be biased because of your religious sentiment. Are you getting me? Because the law, the constitution will not come down from heaven. It will not be thrown like the way you believe the law was given to Moses. And he said, Moses, all of a sudden you do 10 commandments came. No. It is still making constitution, writing a constitution. It's not easy. A country's constitution. Do you know why America continues the way it is today? The mindset of those that wrote their constitution, the mindset, they are enlightened the people. Are you getting me? So they use that enlightenment, bring out things. Are you telling me that if Biafra comes today and under Biafra constitution, maybe the government will be taxing churches? I'm just giving you a little example. Under the constitution, churches will be controlled by government, and will be paying taxes. What do you think will happen? Another work I got on now. If we stop what we are talking about, I'm not talking about religion today, but I want to just say something. That time Hosea war, because of the sentiments and unrefined mentalities of many of our people, majority of they will not agree. They will not agree. Their representatives, the clergy, will come out and start staging protests and sharing problem. So they will tell their adherents that they want to tax the Church of God, or they want to judge you. They will stir up, quoting from you from the Bible, quoting to them from the Bible, and that thing we don't want. War. We enter war, religious war. Because they will not. They will tell you, no, we don't want it. No, church must be separate. That's it. Government have no interference with church. So don't write that constitution. I beg. You don't put it inside constitution. And you say no. We shouldn't be like Nigeria where nothing is good. They will tell you, no, don't judge. It is our belief. How then will you jump that gallop? Tell me. If not a problem. That is why we must continue sanitizing the mindset of our people, so that our people now, majority of our people now, will understand and start thinking straight and say, no, our national building is different. That source of sentiment that will, they know how to tune our people using religion, so that they can, Don't you see how when Buhari, during Buhari regime, he wanted to start taxing churches. Well, he said no, churches are making a hell of money, so they should be taxing churches. Do you know what these scammers that call themselves men of God did? They came out and started preaching. Oh, we resist Islamization because he's a Muslim. He want to Islamize us. He want to Islamize us. He want to. That's why he's entering into church. We will not, because their personal interest is now under threat. They collect millions and billions of naira every Sunday. They don't account for it to anybody. No auditing, nothing, no tax, nothing. When you go there, they say no, no. Leave it like that. They will instigate their members everywhere to be rioting. Do you see now, the Okwema? Don't you see that we know what we are doing? So that when we educate people, enlighten people, when you come to tell, they say, hey, this thing no be, it's not prohibiting anybody from believing what you believe, but we must make this law, put it there. Do you see that? Everybody must be under the control, including priests. You must be vetted. No, you don't gather people and start teaching them nonsense in the name of religion. You are not qualified. That is why Paul Kagame did what he did. He closed many churches and mosques because any ant will come and say, God, call me. He will set up a church. Any person, he will say, he learn Quran. He will go to people that have been instigated, funded from outside. He will be preaching hatred in a mosque. They say no. But Kagame said no, this thing shouldn't continue. If we want to have a common direction, this thing must be controlled. And he closed more than 6,000 or 8,000 churches and mosques. He now started vetting them that if you want to be a pastor or a church clergy, an imam, government must know you, accredit you, because you are talking to citizens. Government will not be talking one thing and you are talking another thing. There should be no two kingdoms. We have only one kingdom. So you must be talking in consonance with what the government approves, which is right. Do you think that it can be done in our land? Do you think in Nigeria it could be done? They want to Islamize us because they use that sentiment in order to tune you up. You don't know that you are fighting their battle to protect their interests as they are milking you. They don't have to give account to anybody. No tax for them. If every Sunday they have 1 billion naira, it is intact for them. They use it to buy private jet. They don't give government nothing. Do you see that? So let me go back to Ibokwe. Let me read. Ibokwe, who hails from Anambra State, made the claim in Facebook post on Thursday, where he condemned what he described as blatant pathological lies surrounding the unrest in the region. According to him, the killings and the destruction are being carried out by fellow Igbos, not external aggressions. Are you seeing it? Now, do you see the problem we are having? Because of selfishness. Look at the kind of... Soludo opened it up and no repercussion for him. The people didn't protest. I'm not calling only Anambra residents, because when you say India Anambra, Soludo is not ruling only India Anambra, for your information. He's a governor for Anambra territory, yes. But if I can say, even the whole Nigerians are living in Anambra. As you have Anambra people living in every other part of Nigeria. So that's why I say Anambra residents, because it's not for Indiana. We'll stop making that statement. For Anambra. No, it is lie. People from Kogi are living in Anambra. There are that can vote there. There are people in Imo that are living there. Unless they are doing that, if you are not Anambra indigenous, you cannot vote. I don't know. If somebody can inform me or correct me, I don't know. But everybody there, they're living and doing business there. There are some people from Imo State. They were born in Anambra. They grew up there. They only visit their land the same way you visit from Lagos, once in a while. So are you going to exclude them? So what am I saying? People, it's not only for the Anambra, as some people might call them. No. The statement he made indicted every one of us, every Igbo youth. Yes, every Igbo youth. So the solution should also be universal to Igbo. As he said that, people should have protested, came out, Aboyanando, through different points, from everywhere around Igbo land, Delta down to even Calabar, everywhere, saying no. This is your statement, but our people don't understand politics now. You leave it for Anambra residents. Some say in the Anambra, oh yeah, it's for you to make sure that you react. If it is our governor that say it, we will kill him. We will do this thing to get out. If we continue being this splintered, allowing this artificial statehood, state creation to continue splintering us, and we don't do mass attack and mass defense, we go nowhere. I used to say it openly. And we're going by naga. Oh, Nandiabia, you may not do if a man defend on us against the house. No. Oh, no. There is no. It should be mass attack, mass defense. What happens to your brothers in Hamufu, in Enugu? It should touch everybody. That is one. That is a thing. That is a thing. But this mentality of separation, or part of Ohaji is carved into River State. Not that they remove the land, though. There is no way you can carry out land and remove them and say, oh yeah, pack it. No, the same land, the same people. But Nigerian government just draw boundary and say, okay, from today, part of this Ebema will be called you are in River State. All of a sudden, they are no longer Igbo. Sometimes our character, no, there is something terribly wrong. To correct this thing, it will take time. Now, this is awareness. Creating this awareness for correction of some anomalies in our DNA, it will take time. People, they now become reverse people. All of a sudden, reverse people. We are reverse people. No, we are not part of it. Yes, India. This type of people, how do you think that you can even make a headway as a people, even in Nigerian politics? How? When you talk against your people, who will be behind you? No, tell me. Who will be behind you? Oh, that is the idiocy. The idiocy of average Igbo man, the mentality. But when in IPOB, once you're in IPOB, genuine, you become sanitized, honestly. Now, I want to replay this thing which you have been hearing. I want to replay it. You have been hearing it. Okay, before I do that, let me play this. Let me play this one first, because it's first. Let me play this video. Let me play it. This is a video. It's even on my timeline. The Nigerian military complaining. The Nigerian military complaining of their ration. You must have seen it in other places and also on my timeline, Jonas Raphael. Some people might be saying this name, Jonas, is my Facebook profile, right? Otego, even before IPOB. That's why I continue maintaining it. I say, no need of changing it. I continue maintaining it for your information. Otego, before IPOB, before I enter even IPOB. So, now listen to the complaint. Normal Nigerian Nigerian complain. Just hold on, let me try to fix this. Let me try to fix this, please. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, now listen. I think it's done. Let me see. Let me see. Listen to this. The normal complaint of Nigerians. Listen.
He's
showing their ration. Nigerian military.
Only 5 fish, 9 for 1 month, for 10 people, for 9 people for location.
5 fish for 9 people. They are showing Nigeria.
Gary, one pint of Gary, 1 pint of Gary for 10 people, for 9 people. See bees.
Nigerian military, the Nigerian military personnel with guns, everything, they are lamenting as usual, showing to people. Who are they showing? The population, the people they call bloody civilians. They are complaining to them to react on their behalf. People that if they come to protest, if population come to protest, they will deploy the military, them, go and shoot them. People that if you enter as a recruit in the Nigerian army, they will first of all brainwash you, turn you against the population, that you are now different. You are no more a bloody civilians. These are the people they are complaining to. Do you see how things all of a sudden turns around for Nigerian population to come and fight for them? It's just like very funny. The other day, Showore went to lead a protest for retired police officers. That we are going to lead a protest for retired police officers. Oh, he was not joking. You see him, the wickedness, the wicked face with alacrity is there. But the idiots that are watching him were clear. That is why Ribadu said that, look, without Nigeria there will be nothing like North. Without the oil in Bayelsa, they will find it difficult. Are you getting it? But do our people understand this? The answer is no. Listen, continue listening to Ribadu.
I agree with Professor Bande. You know, if there is no Nigeria, certainly there will be no North. Nigeria has to be secured first. And that's why we took our time to...
Nigeria has to be secured first. That is what is not giving people security. No. That is the territorial, that entity have to be there. It doesn't matter what the people are. People eating themselves, that is not his problem. That entity created by Britain must be as it is. Are you getting it? So that is why, because without Nigeria there will be nothing like the North. Because oil in Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa. Oil, the gas in Imo State, in Ebwema, belongs to That is it. By the way, the pipeline, the gas pipeline to Europe from Okwa, the largest deposit of gas in the whole of Africa, is in Biafra land. But will they tell you that 33% of the whole gas deposit, the one discovered though, 33% of the whole gas in the whole of Africa. The one in Okwa, in Ebema, is 33% of the whole gas. That is why the Europeans are. Now, by the way, do we talk about it again? Do people talk about the gas? Do you know what is happening there? They are taking everything, they are connecting everything. This is how terrible it is today. Because when you talk about oil, you think it's only gas. Oil in Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa, but gold in Zamfara belongs to the Caliphate only. Do you have balls to even ask them? Let me read this. Let me check this news headline the other day, which about a few days back. Let me see. Let me see. The news headline. Okay. Let me tell you. It was, this news headline was July 28th news headline on Sahara Reporters. Nigeria's NSCDC seals illegal lithium site in Kebbi over alleged 1.43 trillion mineral theft in Kebbi State. They have to, when they say 1.43 trillion, no, that is, put another zero. It's 10 times more than this. In Kebbi, do you know lithium? What is being used to manufacture these batteries and even telephones and different. These are minerals that are in the north. No Nigerian talks about it. No Southerner have the balls to ask them, what about lithium deposit in Kebbi State? He said they sealed illegal lithium site in Kebbi over alleged 1.43 trillion minerals theft. Who is stealing the money? Oh, and they are wayo. These people, they wayos. The caliphate, they use the willing tools. They use the people, other indigenous people in Nigeria, in order to carry out their agenda. Oh, Chineke. Lithium site. Have you ever heard about it before? Lithium, where they are digging lithium. These are things that, some of the things coveted by Donald Trump in Ukraine. Lithium mining is one of them. In part of Donbass region of Ukraine, of which I think the other day they say Russia captured one of the sites, lithium site. But it's in Kebbi. Do they bring the money to the Nigerian coffers? The answer is no. Joey only what they know is a plain local politics, very useless idiots. They don't care. Everybody is talking about oil, because sorry for my language, is a public property. Oil in Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa. The gas in Ebema in Okwa belongs to Kano. The oil in Obaro in Wari belongs to Jigawa. But lithium site in Kebbi, they have stolen 1.43 trillion naira. About they go. About how many hundreds of billions of dollars? About they go. Nigeria is owing, is it more than almost $100 billion to IMF? But these ones, they are still, this money can pay the debts, but it's in the pockets of the caliphate. Do you see how they are financing everything they are doing? All that the Igbo politicians, Biafra politicians, both in Ejo They are moving round and round, eating themselves. Igbo man say, eating themselves raw. Very useless. Kebi, lithium site in Kebi. Over alleged 1.43 trillion naira mineral theft. Stolen. What about gold? Gold in Zamfara. What about California in Borno? Different places. Money that they have a private airstrips in different parts of the north. Ferrying all these rare earth materials direct to Dubai, to America, to Europe. Direct. Nigeria is the fourth producer of, is it tantalum? Tantalum is a rare mineral earth or rare earth mineral. Tantalum. Number 4. Congo is number 1. Brazil is number 2. China number 3. Nigeria number 4. But all these things do not go to the Nigerian coffers. They end up in the caliphate. But they come and openly tell you that oil in Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa, and you, Ichoma, and all that matters to you, fight Igbo man. Are you not stupid? Are you not a hopeless idiot? For your information, you know, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu has been repeating it here. Most of the oil terminals you are seeing in Iguacha, in Warri, they come from Imo, Abia, Anambra. For your information, they do lateral drilling. They dig pipe down, connect the pipe, do lateral drilling. Now they open it up in Iguacha. They will be paying the royalty to River State. And people there will say, no, it's our oil, because they are loading it from here. They don't know that it is oil that is coming from Imo State. The oil in Obaru, they are doing lateral drilling. They dig pipe and open it up. You know where? In Warri. Obiano fought by himself in order to quietly. He didn't announce to the public that Anambra was never receiving the royalty. Instead, they are paying the royalty to Delta State. Because they open it up, they open it up in a Warri. Now people they let people understand that this oil is from Warri. I say, if Biafra comes, there are secrets. Many of our people that we hear, some will commit suicide. I am telling you, some will turn to suicide bombers. I patrol one Zuzu. I patrol one Zuzu now town for nothing. Instead of us to join hands together, do this thing once and for all to be free. And a Biafran has no business traveling to Europe to look for a daycare job, carrying shit of old men and women. Under normal circumstances, do you know that in early 20th century, Britain is doing meeting, having conference to beg how Nigeria will help Britain. I think it was in one we got. I posted it that I think last year on my timeline. I know it will be last year's post. How to help Nigeria to help Britain. Normally, a Biafran has no business running to Germany to look for where to wash dish. Normally, under normal circumstances, with the type of blessing, natural blessings, mineral resources, everything we have. The same way you can never see a Saudi Arabia, a Saudi citizen in UK working as a daycare. Have you seen it? Can you see a United Arab Emirates? Even they don't even have oil. Working in Italy, picking tomato in the as Africans do in the farm in Europe, in Italy. Have you seen that? Because they manage what they have. It's an insult. So our people, we are just dying out of stupidity and foolishness. We are foolish. I say we are completely foolish. When you say we are looking for greener pasture outside, whereas our land is, look, 1.43 trillion in Kebbi. These are things that are going in the pockets of few Fulani Caliphate cabals. Babangida is there. He's a Gwari man, but he's a Caliphate representative. Abdul Salam Abubakar, all of them. Oh, these are things that are entering into their pockets. So they don't see when they are stealing it. Now, 1.43 is official one, or 1.43 trillion. Do you know how much it is? People are suffering. Nigeria is a place where there is nothing like humanity. I say what fits that place is complete annihilation, because people are evil. 1.43 trillion naira stolen in Kebbi. Lithium site. Have you if you ask our people, they don't even know what is lithium. They don't know that this kind of thing exists. That is how you have gold mines everywhere in the many parts of the north. You have a silver, you have a different rare mineral, cobalt. They're full everywhere. Even uranium. Do you know that there is uranium in many parts of Nigeria, including the north? Do you know that? Do they bring it to the table, to the federal table? Oh, ye foolish Biafrans, that you need to gather for us to fight this thing once and for all, in order to get out of this nonsensical stupidity and foolishness that we are subjected into. Do you know that there is lithium site in Kebbi where over 1.43 trillion naira mineral being stolen? Igbo man, when you get $1 million, maybe 1 billion naira, hey, ishi kopuge. Oh, but like this. You don't know that this is only maybe a caliphate 1 billion naira, just a caliphate member, that cabal can use it to give to his son to go holiday for 1 month or less than 1 month in Singapore. He will squander 2 billion naira. But when you want half of it, or more, they are one illegal man and no billionaire. Neighbor done. Neighbor done. We need to buckle up. This Nigeria, I say, if secrets are revealed when Biafra comes, so the way they have been dealing against us, Britain, no. That is the fear of Britain, and that is one of the things they are fighting, so that we don't ever get Biafra, because they know that they are feeling that if we have Biafra, that there are things we see. We say no, it shouldn't be like this. That we are ready to even call for suicide missions and bombs everywhere, or we sue them for trillions of dollars. No, we will not do it. After all, Britain stole 43 or 45 trillion out of India. For your information, what they stole from India amounted to more than $45 trillion. They made India poorer. They say, when you listen to Indians too, their annoyance against Britain, that India was rich before Britain colonized them, they left them impoverished with what they call development. These are people that are wise. But our people will use religion. Do you know why Indians are even like this? Because they didn't accept the European religion. Our own people will be telling us that defending our colonizer that they brought to civilization to us, they brought the doors of heaven for us. Without them, can we ride the car? But Indians are annoyed because they understand the reality that hit them. They understand the train that passed on them. Britain. They stole more than $43 trillion from India. He said they turned them, they were very rich subcontinent, India, literate in their own way. Britain came and destroyed their civilization, impoverished them and left them very, very poor after independence. But Igbo man will be defending Oyibo. Do you see mental slavery? Let me ask, do you know that there is a lithium site in Cape? This is the one revealed. You know, the Fulani, the Caliphate, the way they behave. Anyone that finish in Kababuru, when they finish the rebellion, they open up that one and say, oh boy, we don't finish. Lithium site in Cape, over alleged 1.43 trillion naira minerals theft. How are you going to get that? That one is gone. Even it's like this, they are digging everywhere in the north. When you hear bandits, Lukarawa, this and that, it is to protect all this, to protect all this industrial stealing, looting on industrial scale in the north. They don't bring it to the Nigerian table. In Dubai, they have gold, Nigerian gold quarters. It comes directly from Nigeria, mostly from the north. Direct. Kilograms or hundreds of kilograms of gold every time. It doesn't. They are good in Zamfara, in Borno, in all the north. They don't. It doesn't belong to Nigerian federal government. Which is certain politician. Have you ever had to go and start asking them? No, it belongs to them. Do you see the piteous situation we are? When we tell our people, let us support what we are doing. Contribute to your effort so that we get out of this misery, this complete misery. I the trend for your information. We accompany others to this world. We are not living life. It doesn't matter. That's why, our people, look at what is happening. This one tell you that the oil in Bayelsa belongs to he didn't miss words. Oil in Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa. Listen again, please. The
oil in Delta belongs to Jigawa. As well, yes, because we are called Nigeria today. So that's what I'm telling you. The oil belongs to us all. And we, as Nigeria, shall do everything possible to make sure we take that oil so that Jigawa people will have the oil as well. We'll have the oil.
You see, they will do everything to make sure that oil continues flow to them. They will do everything to make sure that the oil in Bayelsa, in Edo, in Imo, in Anambra comes to them, flows. You can't do nothing. That's why they came to our land. They instigate clannish problem, anti-Igbo. Everybody is against Igbo. Igbo this, Igbo that. I am a Jew, I'm not Igbo. You want my natural resources. You want my oil. Ikwere is not Igbo. They want our. You are nothing but a compound idiot. A compound, the compound idiots is more than you even. When you look at all these things, we continue fighting ourselves, continue fighting Igbo. Now, what the Nigerian government is trying to do is to stir up problem community against community. When this will go give an ultimatum to Abakaliki people to quit. They are the people. What a mess. So that we'll be fighting each other. We are not grounded in politics, honestly. No. We are not mature. No. Sometimes, you say, why not? No. But onion do say, if not that we are choosing to do this job. Sometimes you say, "Na Kenya no need." Kenya ona ga guapiarewa. I'm telling you. Because the way our people reason, when you are talking about how do we secure our land, how do we come out of this nonsense problem that we are in Nigeria, people are receive. That is what matters to them. Now let me go receive my own blessing from Fanta in Ireland. You can take a ticket from Nigeria, go to visit, to go Ireland from Canada, you know, and you tell him, one day we are all in a soup. You are not receiving nothing. That thing is telling you receive your miracle. It's a sound. If really there's a miracle, he wouldn't be using microphone like me. He would now be talking, no microphone, no speakers, and everybody will be hearing. That is the starting of miracle. But our people are gullible. That's why we kill religion, or religion kills us. If we don't destroy religion, religion will destroy all of us. I am telling you. I continue saying it. I don't know why. If I go east-west, I must come back there. Because there lies the problem. It's the mitochondria of the problem. Are you hearing me? We are in a problem like this where people they are telling you that they're imposing on us. Let me finish. Let me continue playing. You will hear where the Bible say that all you need to, because it's from Niger Delta that they have money to run Nigeria. Let me. Why now? Why this thing is blocked, man? Why?
At the time when we took over, few things, but extremely very worrying, disturbing, was ongoing. 4 intractable security challenges impacted our country. They are Boko Haram, and not long ago, even Lakura, because of the...
No, I have to go back. Yeah, just hold on. Yeah.
First. And that's why we took our time to address problems, not necessarily just in the north, but other areas.
Let's start again.
If there is no Nigeria, certainly there will be no north. Nigeria has to be secured first. And that's why we took our time to address problems, not necessarily just in the north, but other areas. For example, the Niger Delta.
Do you see?
We fixed the Niger Delta. Today, crude oil production is over 1.8 million barrels a day, from 1 million at the time when we took over. Because that is where we are getting the resources and the money to run our country.
To run our country. You know, they like to pinpoint Niger Delta, and you ask them, what about, in the context of Niger Delta? Imo State is part of Niger Delta. Many people don't know. Imo State, Abia State are parts of Niger Delta. But the way they put it, only people in Bayelsa, in Cross River, in Delta will say, we are Niger Delta. Our resources. Do you know the foolishness that is following people? Most of the people in Biafra, I'm telling you, is thinking. These people, they are always telling you that your property belongs to us. It's our property. Now we are fighting for us to be, to be independent, for us to take charge of our destiny, so that thing that these people say it is for all of us. No, it belongs to everybody. It belongs to you. The one you have in your land belongs to you. The one I have in my land belongs to you. Say, no, you don't want to dominate. Do you see how stickingly foolish many of our people are? Sometimes you don't understand how the foolishness is thinking on this issue. This man he never mentioned that. What of the gold in Zamfara? What of the lithium, where they have stolen lithium worth of 1.43 trillion naira? No, it doesn't belong to Nigeria. It entered private cabal's pockets. No Igbo man saw it. No Ijaw man can ever even sniff over there. No. But what we have in our land, they claim it is for all of us. Are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed? What you always thinking, how Igbo man will dominate you, how you don't want Igbo man. They spread all this propaganda in order to keep you subjugated, subservient, and you love it. We're in a mess together, and we must solve this problem together. Otherwise, all of us, I'm telling you, all of us will drown. If we don't join hands together, making this clarion call as John Garang did in the 1980s, he called on the South Sudanese that time that we are fighting clannish for wars against each other. He told them that, look, all of us, we have common enemy. If we continue eating ourselves raw, our enemies, the Janjaweed, the Arabs, they will colonize all of us and we become slaves forever to them. Now we can't do anything. It is better we join hands together, fight off our foreign enemy, get our land first. Now anything we want, we do. We know that it is a brotherly fight. And that is what is going on today. Don't you see that wisdom? If we say it, you see they will pay some people from a job, from Igbo. No, you are not Igbo. Igbo want my resource. Quit your resource. Are you enjoying your resource? I know here. Are you enjoying your resource? Every part of Biafra land have different natural resources. Have crude oil, have gas, have everything. But are we enjoying it? The answer is no. We continue fighting. They continue programming you to hate Igbo, to hate your own. Now the enemy will enter, just like in your family. When you and your brother are fighting, now we enter now. Strangers will enter to separate you. Do you think that the problem will be over? What they will be targeting is your resources. They will corner you and tell you not to grieve for your brother. And you will be giving them. You become their friends. Do you think that friendship is for nothing? They will be sucking you. And they will go to your brother, the same thing. Two of you will be spending. You know? Because you are fools. They treat you as fools. It is high time for us to understand, to know the antics of the caliphate. IPOB has the key. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu opened their ass. That is why they are bitter against him. He opened the eyes of our people in order to understand the antics, the plans, and the agenda of the caliphate. That is the truth. That is why they are bitter against him. Listen, continue listening.
Who wanted to dismember Nigeria, the IPOB, the ESL, who insisted that Nigeria must break, we stopped them. We did.
Do you see? He said he stopped us. That is, they spread the propaganda. Are you getting me? The same way, just like many people in the Western countries, the propaganda they are receiving against Russia change their mentality to be biased against Russia because of what they are consuming as information from their media. They don't know. Many of them didn't know that it is opposite of what they are being told. That is how propaganda works. They are telling you that they have stopped IPOB. You want to break Nigeria. And you ask me, what? Okay, the togetherness of Nigeria, is it profiting you? Is it not the other time people in Ogoni are crying, Nigeria, we help you to fight our own brother because you promised us that you are going to build, you are going to maintain the seaport and enlarge it. But up to 50-something years after the war, we are still waiting. This is how to treat fools like you, very foolish fools like you. It's how to treat you. Because when you help foreigners to conquer, to invade and conquer your own blood, what do you think? Why do you think Kwara Kwara State today is a part of North. They have annexed it to be part of the Caliphate. Why? Because of Afonja. Afonja thought that he want to, because of his selfish interest, he want to be the Oba of Ilorin. Are you hearing me? So he want to take over from his own brother to become the king. And he invited foreigners, Fulani, to come and help him kill his brother. And they did the good job. After killing his brother, he said, okay, now it's for me. Hey, good job. Take booty. How much? I pay you. You people go. They say, are you stupid? Do you think that we come here to install you as the They turn around and destroyed him. Because that is the way to treat a fool. When they are propagating into your head to hate Igbo, hate your own brother, you are an Igbo man. They tell you hate your brother Igbo. You know, because of the promise. You don't know that promise is the type of promise you give to Are you better off? The answer is no. Why can't you repent and join and say, look, they have cheated us? But do you know what? What the Caliphate did? They installed the people and now continue sponsoring individuals to be making money individually on continuing this propaganda. That is now they rooted some people to be permanently making money, getting crumbs, so that they will never allow people in order to turn around. Lithium sites in Kebbi, where 1.43 trillion naira have been stolen. Nigeria is owing almost 100 billion naira dollars. Sorry, 1.43 trillion. If not, is maybe more than 100 billion, or close to it, dollars. This is something this is only one site, lithium site. They never tell you about they never tell you about gold sites in different parts of the north. They never tell you about other tantalum sites, cobalt sites, uranium sites, what they are making. What of Californium sites? What of other rare materials that you don't hear? It belongs to them. But our own property is their property. It's for everybody. Are you not ashamed of yourself as I'm talking today? You should be ashamed of yourself. You are in the streets you are in Spain, going up and down as a Biafran. You are looking for greener pasture, whereas you will have dark green pastures everywhere in your land. Shouldn't you be ashamed? Join what we are doing, contribute to your quota, so that we get out of this misery, collective misery we are facing. Listen.
Agree with Professor Bande. You must have a country first. And you have done a lot of work in the north, and I will come to share with you. At the time when we took over, few things, but extremely, very worrying, disturbing, was ongoing. 4 intractable security challenges impacted our country. They are Boko Haram. Boko Haram is close to over 20 years now. And not long ago, even Lakura, because of the collapse of the Sahel countries. All of them are down.
He said the collapse of Sahel countries. Do you see how they analyze the issue? Whereas the Sahel countries reclaimed their land. He's talking about the collapse of the Fulani terrorists in the Sahel countries. Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger Republic, where they now took over their country and pursued the Fulani terrorists, the call bandits. All of them were welcomed in Nigeria. But he's telling people collapse of Sahel countries. Which kind of nonsense is that? Who tell you that the Sahel countries collapsed? They now took over their countries by themselves. and pursued the foreign soldiers that were aiding and abetting them directly in order to use them to justify their presence. But this man is telling people that the collapse of Sahel country. Who tell you that the Sahel countries collapsed? They took charge of their destiny, and they were dealing with the Fulani terrorists that were being used by the West. All of them are now running into Nigeria. Are you getting it? Do you see how they do? Lukarawa terrorist group rose up. The same not. ISWAP, Fulani headsmen, terrorists, they call bandits. Different groups they entered, and they are terrorizing Nigeria. This man is talking nonsense. Nigerians are listening.
Are gone. It's only Nigeria as a Sahel country that is standing. But we feel.
Do you see this man? Sometimes, I don't know. What they feed to Nigerians, I don't know. They turn around the reality and give them backwards, and they accept. They paint lies and give. He says only Nigeria standing. Nigeria that is gone. Nigeria terrorists, they are installing terrorists in different parts of the north. Fulani terrorists that were being pursued from Mali, from Burkina Faso, from Niger. They are having their safe haven in Nigeria, displacing the indigenous people. Few days ago, I think refugees in Benue Plateau, they blocked the road to protest. That how are they taking? When are they going back to their land? Millions of refugees in Benue, in Plateau, in different parts of the north. They don't talk about it. They are telling you that Nigeria is still standing. Are you Nigerians? If you're Nigerian, you're foolish. I am telling you. Mazi Jonathan Chinedu have said it for some time. He said, if you stand in front of me, you introduce yourself as Nigerian. That Obunyega Kananya. But if you say, oh, I'm a Yoruba, or I'm from Oduduwa, he will respect you. Or I am from Ariwa, or I'm a Fulani, or I'm an Hausa, he will respect you. But if you say you are a Nigerian, he will spit on your face. And that is true. Because when somebody like this will be telling you that all other Sahel countries have fallen, only Nigeria is standing, you ask, which world is he staying? But people are listening to him because he's called Ribado, the National Security Advisor. Very sad indeed. Let me finish playing it.
Banditry, especially in the north, and kidnappings, northern Nigeria, northwest. At the time when we took over, few things, but extremely, very worrying, disturbing, was ongoing. 4 intractable security challenges impacted our country. They are Boko Haram. Boko Haram is close to over 20 years now. And not long ago, even Lakura, because of the collapse of the Sahel countries, all of them are gone. It's only Nigeria as a Sahel country that is standing. But we feel it. Banditry, especially in the north, and kidnappings, northern Nigeria, northwest, north central, and indeed across. Separatists, I have told you about them, the IPOBs and so on. The Niger Delta and communal clashes across the country, both in and out.
Is this man saying that bandits are gone or what? I cannot understand this man. You know, where he is always underlining his separatists, IPOB, we have stopped them, which is a lie from the pit of hell. Because if IPOB is stopped, I will not be talking. I will not be talking here on Radio Biafra. Are you getting me? But he mentioned banditry, that is a Fulani terrorism. Is he saying he just mentioned them and keep quiet? He didn't talk about we have stopped them. He said Nigeria is only Sahel country standing. Others are gone. Don't you see? Don't you see how they feed you with lies? They feed the Nigerians with lies and they accept it, as foolish as they are. Please let me finish playing this thing. It's annoying.
Out what the SGF said about harder farmer clashes.
Do you see that he is stuttering? Farmer said that because he knows that what he's saying is lie. So he's stuttering. Farmer said clash. That is how you know when somebody is lying from his teeth. He's calling it farmers headers clash. The massacre in Plateau is farmers headers clash, right? The killing of farmers, the indigenous people in Benue every time is a farmers headers clash, right? This is what they have promoted, the narrative they have lobbied and sent to the whole world, and they continue maintaining it. These people, they know how to be consistently consistent in anything they are doing.
Three of these categories of challenges, Islamist insurgency, I've told you about the Sahel, banditry and communal conflicts, which includes farmers and herders clashes, were predominant, particularly in northern Nigeria. So, I will share with you a bit of what was happening before June 1st, 2023. Simple things like the train attack.
Let me stop this useless idiot. He don't even know what he's talking. He don't even know what he's talking. I'm telling you. Now, let me play another clip before I have, these people, let me tell you something. I tell you that these people, they are politically savvy. Some people think that I'm praising them. No, you don't underrate your enemies. You make sure you even upgrade your enemy that is smarter than you in order to raise your consciousness, in order to make you more at alert, for you to be at alert. I learned this from one video I've said it here. Are you getting what I'm saying? I said it here. I learned it. There is one video I watched about, let me see, about this Russian, one reporter, one freelance YouTuber following Russian soldiers in the war front, the war between Russia and Ukraine. Are you getting that? Now, there was a place they went and the man was covering, talking, showcasing, video. Now, the soldiers that are with him, one shout, they say, let us go, let us go, let us go. These people are more smarter than us. That is the Ukrainians. I was shocked how he said that. He said, enter into the car, let us move on from here. These people are more smarter than us. When they were inside the car driving, going back, because they were at the front, you can hear the sound of guns, everything. Now, he was explaining to the man, he said, you know what I said? You might be confused, but this is our training. They train us as soldiers to always upgrade our enemies more than us, to tell ourselves that they are smarter than us. That thought will make you always, you are at alert. You will be thinking, what plan are they having now? It keeps your consciousness at alert. That is why I also call myself a seeker. Because when you call yourself a seeker of knowledge, you never accept that you know anything, because that knowledge, that mentality will make you continue. You can learn from the least of the least, any person, anything. You will be always attentive at anything to learn, because you don't know. But religious people, they know everything. I used to say it. Once you see somebody that a guy has solution to everything, run. That person is a non-entity. Run. You see that? So that day I learned. I said, he said it's a military training. If you downplay your enemies, they surprise you. So always bear in mind, anywhere you are, that my enemy are smarter than us. Our enemies are smarter than us. This mentality will keep you mentally at alert, to not to rest. To any slightest thing you suspect, you say, maybe not them. How are they coming? How it will give you to make you to be studying to be higher. Are you getting me? That's why I used to say, you see the caliphate, they are more politically savvy than us by far. Listen to what this man said. This is where I will finish, talk a bit, and I close. I open the lines. This man, he was always talking. He said they have forgiven the Igbos. They're not. After fighting, killing us, killing Biafrans, more than 5 million of us killed, massacred. They are still on top, talking about forgiveness. It is them. Forgiveness remains in their hand to forgive. Don't you see that? No, this world no balance. But it is our fault because we left everything and started doing doing trading. We know we if not for IPOB that reignited this consciousness, all of us, we are there looking for what to eat. They are carrying the propaganda everywhere. After killing all, they still talking that they committing the most heinous genocide after that of Hitler against us. They are talking of them forgiving. Should it be discussed about them forgiving us, or is it we that will be talking about forgiving them? But we have no voice. Look at Soludo says we killing ourselves is our Igbo youth, and that minister of Gota, former minister of Gota in Lagos, he echoed it. So why will they not be on top of us? Or after slaughtering us for 3 years, starving us, killing our children, and continue till today, they are talking about forgiveness. It's them to forgive us. I will receive insult from everywhere, honestly, because of our nonchalant attitude, because of our very nonchalant attitude concerning our collective interests, our collectivity. What the people want is receive, Holy Ghost, receive. You see them there, receive. That is how. Is it how you receive it? Is it how you receive? Join hands together with IPOB. Even if you don't want to come openly, contribute your effort secretly. Contribute financially. Call us and say, please, we want to save our land. I want to contribute. Instead of anywhere in the world, receive, prophet Nabia, receive. That is how they receive. Our people love illusion, and illusion is nothing, nothingness. Listen to this man. Listen.
I want to take you back to Nigeria's political history, considering what happened in 1966 and the unfortunate coup, the killings, and all of that. Is Northern Nigeria yet to forgive the Igbo nation?
Do you see this question? He's a journalist. You know that journalists, most of the time, they craft question for him to ask. It's RNG. He shouldn't ask this question, because the question should be vice versa. Have the Igbos forgiven you people? Not have you people forgiven Igbos? But this is question they ask so that people will be thrown into the wrong side of the argument. No person will no longer remember that genocide, the worst genocide have been committed against us. The only genocide that is bigger is the one committed by Hitler. from 1939 to 1945 in the Second World War. But this is a question crafted beforehand. They arrange the question, say, I want you to ask me this question. Instead of asking him, do you think that the Igbos have forgiven you, the North or the Caliphate? No, he said, have you forgiven the Igbos? Forgiven us for what? What did the Igbos do to them? What? They killed, they committed genocide against Igbo people, against Biafrans. Now they are asking him, have you forgiven the Igbos? Listen to his answer. Because why all these things are going unnoticed, it's only IPOB that can touch this. Because they take us as very foolish people, very non-entities. After all, Alhaji said the Igbos, when Kunle asked him what of the Igbo politicians, he said, leave them, we know them, they are traders. They are businessmen, they are not politicians. Do we trust them? We just laugh with them with teeth, use them. Well, do we trust them? Leave them, they can do anything. Only we use them, and we know that they are nothing. So, this is a question that is crafted after we suffering the genocide that we are still even suffering till today. They are asking, have you people forgiven the Igbos? Listen.
You see, forgiveness is divine. It is biblical, it is also Quranic. Even it is within common sense. But let me tell you one thing. The northern crop, the entire north, are the most forgiven people I have ever seen.
Do you see one of the reasons why these people, this type of question is still being asked? Because, as I say, Igbos are foolish. Do you remember the time they want to, who instigated that? I think Soludo is a part of it. To go and beg the North. Oh, that is it. That is where we are guilty. Begging them. As if Igbos, we are the people that told the Zogu and the Ifajina, say, Planku in the name of Igbo. Do you see how foolish our people are? To go and beg them to forgive us. To forgive the Igbos. Look at, like I put in my timeline in Facebook. This Kemi Bedenok. He has been talking disparagingly, talking downgradingly against Nigeria. He is a Yoruba person. He is a Yoruba person. Okay. He is a Yoruba person. Now, they are talking, she has been talking downgrading Nigeria. Are you hearing me? Downgrading Nigeria as a labor leader. As a labor leader. Are you getting me? Just hold on. Now, as a labor UK United Kingdom labor leader, Kemi Bedenok is a pure Yoruba woman, and she didn't hide it. She said, I hate Nigeria, I'm not a Nigerian, but I'm a Yoruba. Yes, I cannot throw away my heritage. Yoruba is my nationality, not Nigeria. Since that time, she has been talking against Nigeria. That somebody of that grade internationally. If Labour wins, he will be the UK Prime Minister. She has been talking downgrading Nigeria internationally. Now, I never see where people are talking against her based on her ethnicity. I never see it. You know, I said it the other day. I put it on my timeline. In we are sleeping. No, we are sleeping. Things that we should brace up. We should increase the tempo. Things that we should, raise to be a topic. Even on social media, we are not there. On Jesus, what Mazi Jonathan says is final. As if there is a person, anybody is talking, opposing it. And look at it, is nonsense. Things that should be escalated, even on social media, so that corona affect everywhere. No person will do it. Only still IPOB. Some genuine IPOBs. This woman, imagine that Kemi Bedenoch is Ngozi. Imagine she is Chiamaka. Imagine she is of Igbo origin. Hey, all here we break loose now. It will spiral into Igbo stereotyping. We said it, the Igbos. I think Hope Uzodinma showcased his picture with some Igbo girls that carried the Women African Cup of Nations that held close in Morocco. Some people were these people, they are tribalistic. And I said, but Ekiti State, Yoruba governors did the same thing. Let me tell you something. We must engage in this fight. Everybody with all our strength. Otherwise, community always will be on the defensive. If you're on the defensive, you will perish. Sometimes you go on attack. Do you see this coming by the knock? This should be topic for attack. But do you see Igbo people? No. Nonsense. Imagine that. I say, imagine that this is Igbo girl, Igbo woman making this. I say half of this statement. Everywhere, all here we broke loose now. Yoruba will sponsor this. They know how to instigate. Yeah, you see, Igbo, this is Igbo. They want to always, they are not patriotic. Look at, they will no longer talk at it as a Nigerian woman. But in a Kemi, they don't even mention Yoruba. Whereas the woman even mentioned that I'm a Yoruba, but I'm not, I hate Nigeria. But they are attacking P2B. Do you see irony? Because they know that you are timid. Many of Igbo people are highly timid. You always try to defend yourself instead of coming to attack. They know how to intimidate you. Accept that yes, I support IPOB. Waiting happen. Is it a crime? You see people that came and Rufai is forming coalition to be your president or vice president. But he defended the Fulani killers openly. Many of them, they defended them. Atiku, the same thing. But nobody told them that they are ethnic bigots. But Igbo man, they know how to, because they know that you are timid. It's just like when you are, as an Igbo person, you see your brother, maybe in Abuja, and you are working in office. He will speak English. In the midst of maybe some Yoruba and the Hausa and all of them. His brother come to do something in his office. Oh, see, sorry, I don't even understand what you are saying. Let us speak English so that others will. They know that you are timid, you are intimidated, and they are working on it. They are using it as advantage. Let us stand up so that with your brother in the midst of Yorubas and all. There's no problem about it. Whereas you'll be there. Even 10, only 2 Yorubas. You see his brother, they turn to Europe, they don't even mind you. They speak Yoruba outside the same thing. When are we going to Ayoga Sugidanya or Taigan Onundanda? Ayoga Sugidanya, the Taigan Onundanda. Let us do something. A time comes in somebody's life, you will say, no, I no go agree. That red, no. That thing that will happen, let it happen. I'm telling you. That's why I will play the clip of when I'm on break. Is it Attorney Darlington? What he said? That they have red line. They don't talk much. Our own is speaking grammar. They tell you about Turenchi. We continue lamenting, warning. One eye. We continue warning. If you do it again, that's why you see here. I don't condone any person coming to give warning or to insult. That is outdated. I hate it. What are you warning? What are you giving warning for? How many years you are giving warning? That is it. Don't come here, call me, start giving warning. On Radio Biafra, cut that idiot off. Who are you giving warning? Warning. Do that thing. Let us see. Don't give warning. Who are you? Do people? Let me continue playing, please. Look, continue listening to this man. Say they are forgiving him. You quoting Bible and Quran because you know how to get our people. Hey.
Forgiveness is divine. It is biblical. It is also Quranic. Even it is within common sense. But let me tell you one thing. The northern crop, the entire north, are the most forgiving people I have ever seen on the face of the earth. Not because I'm a northerner, but I'll give you a reason. They are the most accommodating on the face of the earth, and they are the most tolerant for the following reasons. Number one, if we had not forgiven the Igbos for the killing of our officers during the 1966, you wouldn't have had currently over 3 million Igbos in Kano pursuing legitimate businesses. All the shops they occupy in Kano are not on rent, it's owned by them. All the houses they occupy in Kano are not on rent, they are owned by them. They form part of the commercial nerve of Kano commerce. All the churches they have built in Kano, as at January this year, there are 4,980 churches fully certificated by Kano state government, owned by Igbos, presiding over, and they are living in peace in Kano. Ask any Igbo man if he has any right in Kano to his commerce, to his life.
Do you see why I said these people are politically sovereign? They are shrewd. How am I here? Politically, how am I here? You see, let me start. After the war, when our people now they encourage them. Our people started moving everywhere, moving into the north. Normally, common sense should make our people to be careful to use their number 6. Yes, go there, make money, but don't establish completely. But our people, as toddlers as they are, they forgot immediately what happened to them. And these people showed them teeth. Oh, come, they are they are not calculating maybe 2 years, 3 years, no. This caliphate, they are calculating from 30, 40, 50, 60 years going upwards to today. Because they will use it as political chase to justify themselves and to hold our people hostage. No, they give them land very cheap to build. Don't worry, we are one Nigeria, only Igbo, because that is where I always say our people are weak. Our people are weak. They don't differentiate between They don't know that. Oh, these people had the money. They don't know. You don't know that. They don't read the motive behind what they are doing. And do you know one thing? The caliphate, what they did, they accepted because they know that they will use it against us in the future. They know that they will hold our people hostage in the future. You come, feel free. You are good. Don't worry. Don't forget about, we are now one Nigeria. And they went backwards and told our people, Ikwere people, you see, these your brothers. Do not allow them. Don't give them their properties. So we will support you. Don't worry. Take their properties. They are building, confusion between us and us. It's part of politics. Had it been our Ikwere brothers are wise, they will look and say, no, we will not do it. They are our brothers. No, it doesn't matter what happened. We will not take their houses. Say it's abandoned property. Why didn't they ask them? Why then do you people accept them in the north? You give them back. Some of our people that had houses in the north, I am telling you, they said some of them, even the 3 years of rent, some they take it, keep it for them. This is politics. They make sure to keep it in order so that we be. Look at the statistics they give today in Kano. More than 3 million Igbos only in Kano. Don't you see that just the way if you are fishing with line, you give the fish. If he swallow the hook, you release the hook. It so that he swallow it very well. So that because if it might turn a village now. If they are premature, the fish. So you have to show him that eat, it's for you. You release the line, continue releasing it, or now he will be swallowing. I have gotten food. Oh, this man is nice. Oh, these people are good. You don't know the motive. The motive is to trap us. That is why anything that happened today, they will come out to give statements. Anything you see, remember we have more than 11 million Igbos in the whole north. We will not allow any of them to go. And the people that are the Igbos in the north are the real money people. That word we sink our souls. Say, oh boy, we continue being slaves. Nah, I beg go leave. Make we not make noise. I beg IPOB more. It becomes a permanent trap. Right from beginning. It's not by accident. This is why they are saying this, because we are foolish. We judge ourselves so that we can no longer be judged. We are very foolish. We don't calculate tomorrow. What we calculate is that that benefit we get. That is why what matters to our people is receive. If, for example, this radio is to give you will receive your miracle today and tomorrow. You will see people gathering. Check the people that are preaching this nonsense. Check their views, check their listeners. Because this is what they can spend money to go. Fly from Canada, fly from America to Ireland. Spend their time, leave their work, fly, go there. Because all the hamper is very important for them. But to talk about how we liberate ourselves from this quagmire we are in because I was thinking, how can what of make it when this thing if you no work? I beg, leave. You want to now. That is why they scam them using religion, because instant blessing, give, is what do you call it? Pull. Palm 1 3 from 4. Now give with 1 naira you win 1 billion naira. Only you buy now, not be 1 naira. I go do it. That is, they are playing us as political football. Because we never learn. That is why this man is proud, saying what he's saying. Because our people are firmly installed in the north with no brain, with no single brain. You can. We don't say you don't go there, but why did our people forget easily what happened to them just 3 years ago, till even 1 year ago, before 1970, they ran, go back. Had it been if they walk, hustle, trade now, they come back with brain, establish in our land or any part of the southern side. establish angakwa di anemekwe, but in the Bible, just like fish. You go to eat from hook, you eat more until now this place good or I beg, from there go low. From there no he will forget himself. Before you know it is too late. This is why we are receiving this insult. Because of the non-political nature of our brains. Are you getting it?
Here, it can't be owned by only Igbos. It could be other Nigerians, including Northerners, who are of Kano origin, who are Christians.
You made a specific mention of if we have not forgiven Igbos. If you had said that, it is going to be an open ended, I can tell you, but I'm specifically answering your question. Go to Katsina. Churches are owned by Igbos. Businesses in over 600,000 people who are under extraction in Katsina are living peacefully. Go to Sokoto, go to Zamfara, go to Kebbi, come to Kaduna. Millions of Igbos are all over the north. They are not even where, they are nowhere. They have the largest number of presence in the north in terms of their physicality, in terms of their business, in terms of their socialization, in terms of everything. If we are not accommodating, if we are not forgiving, if we don't look at the side, if we don't turn the cheek, they wouldn't have been here. We have turned the other cheek. If you tell us how many cheeks, we turned the right one, it was slapped. We turned the left one, it was snapped. We kept on turning the invisible cheek of love.
Do you see that? Okay, how are you going to, if you as an Igbo man is talking with this guy in an international podium, how can you defeat him with this point? He will tell you that yes, we accommodated you. This is what they built. They have northerners in different parts of our land, but it's different. They are there with only one leg. Even if they are making money, they carry you will see Alhaji carry his load his nama, come to Onisha, collect 2 billion naira and nothing. He will carry everything, go back to north. He will put it inside bank, go back to north and establish and do coming to sell to you. You and him, who gets sense pass? Tell me now. If it is an Igbo man, he will establish there, say no, this place is this and that. But he don't understand, he don't calculate the political implication of what he's doing because of the state of Nigeria as we are staying, as we are in. Look at Dangote. Dangote don't have a warehouse in any Igbo land. He don't build nothing. Don't you see that? If he's Igbo man, hey, imagine that he's Igbo man. He will try to prove that he's a detribalized Nigerian fool. A fool at 50, fool at 80 they are. I am telling you. We are in a sorry situation. Now, because of the lack of political calculations being made by our people, they are saying that, oh, things are good. You don't calculate now. These people, no control, nothing. They become a stumbling block for us today. These millions of people, they become a stumbling block. If what we are doing, they say, instead, you see, if wars come to wars, they will tell them that liberate yourself. Don't go with Igbos. Declare that you are Igbos in the north of northern extraction, and that is where it's headed. Lack of political foresight kills a people. This is where it is heading. You see, these Igbo people in the north, a time will come, they will disassociate and tell people, tell Nigeria, declare that now we are no longer Igbos of South, we are Igbos of the north. We know, we speak Hausa, we know not right from birth, so we are no longer, they decapitate themselves. They will clap for them, encourage them, sponsor them, build things for them that time. But after 20, 30 years, now, our people we should be reasonable. For now, most of our people are unreasonable. That's why when you call for, IPOB schedule to support, you see only little hard calls. But the call for as Ebuko became. Hey, receive. You are going to receive blessing. Now, if you say, hey, I was watching the comment section. Oh, I connect me and my family. I connect the blessing. You know the finish. You know the tire for connecting for you, only you and your family. If they leave only you and your family in this in your state, are you going to last for 24 hours? You rise up in the morning, you don't see your neighbors again, you walk on the street, you don't see nobody. Only cars full everywhere. So you drive. If you drive a Lamborghini, you drive only you. You pass everywhere, houses empty, shops open, or you eat. Now you get the whole street, or you eat. Are you going to last for 24 hours? You are going to die of panic and depression. That's why we need each other. Before I go into a few minutes break, let me read this. News headline. You know, it's Irish news also concerning what is going on. Irish news, Tuesday, 29th July 2025. Unlike unlike anything we have seen this century, famine warning for Gaza. Gaza is slipping into famine. Gaza is slipping into famine. UN-backed experts have warned. As the health ministry in the territory said, the death toll in the nearly 22-month war had surpassed 60,000. The health ministry figure excludes deaths from hunger in the Palestine territory, gripped by dire humanitarian conditions made worse by Israel's total blockade of aid from March to May. This week, Israel launched a daily pause in fighting and opened secure routes to enable United Nations and non-governmental agencies to distribute food on Gaza's devastated streets. Hundreds of truckloads of aid have begun to arrive, but Israel strikes continued overnight, killing 30 people in the Nuseirat refugee camp, according to Gaza's Civil Defense Agency. And experts warn a humanitarian catastrophe of historic proportions is imminent. The worst-case scenario of famine is now unfolding in the Gaza Strips, said the Integrated Food Security First Classification Initiative, IPC, a coalition of monitors tasked by the UN to warn of impending crisis. The World Food Programme's Emergency Director, Rose Smith, likened the situation to some of the worst famines of the past century. This is unlike anything we have seen in this century. It reminds us of previous disasters in Ethiopia or Biafra. Are you getting it? But our people are not even, the people that suffer these things that they are using as example internationally, that they never see this type of thing that is happening in Gaza, only in Ethiopia or Biafra. Which means this is where they are asking somebody, and the people that committed this atrocity, they are asking them, do you forgive Biafrans for being massacred? Does our people understand what happened to us? No. That's why that is why education is necessary. If you are hearing my voice as an Igbo person, as a Biafran, and you don't have a change of heart, you are a fool. You are a compound fool. You don't need to exist. I'm telling you. You don't need to exist. You are a waste of space, a waste of spam. I'm telling you. Because worse things happen to us, of which is being recognized by the international community, being used as example of the worst catastrophe that has happened to humankind in this planet Earth. But you don't know, you don't care to know. That is why we are fighting. That is why we are in this struggle, in order to make sure that we remove ourselves, we release ourselves from the bondage we are in. And you are looking for crumbs, you are looking for receive, and you receive. Is the evil spirit receive? Very, very bad mentality, for goodness sake. We need to repent and repent. Otherwise we all perish. Otherwise we will all perish. Honestly, the way we are going is evil. Our people are so foolish. When they're supposed to be talking about things that matter, educating our people in various spaces, they don't care. What they want is to bring out their useless personal interest of destruction of our movement. It's very sad indeed. It's very sad indeed. Look at where they are, right? They use Biafra genocide, the famine, the kwashiorkor that we suffered. But in order to compare, they say the only thing that surpasses what they are seeing in Gaza is that of Biafra, which means internationally recognized. But do our people understand this? No, you are looking for crumbs. Let us join hands together to support what we are doing. Otherwise, we will all perish together. Perishing, you think, is look at what the Northerner, the Fulani man, said. For them in the north, they are doing well. But you don't know that they are trapped. They are using it to trap us as a race. But for them, you should be political game. Oh, they are good, but they are calling you are there. They are calling you Arnie. Arnie, come and say to me this. They are every time you are with your heart on top of your hand. It's your beginaka. Until when are we going to know something? Until when are we going to be political in our thinking? Not everything you see that is good is really good. Not everything that you see that is white is really white. There might be other things hidden underneath. You need to be calculative of the implication. That is why even the Northerners that are there in the south, they are staying with one leg. Not you see, anytime they blow whistle and say every North, oh yeah, every Northerner sitting residing in the south, whether in Lagos, everything, or in the southeast, oh yeah, come. They will line up and start going because they are political. That is how a wise people behave. But our own, no, because you are there, you swallowed the trap, the distance, hook, line, and sinker. You swallowed it, the trap, hook, line, and sinker. So you don't have no reserve. It's only a foolish idiot that never have any reserve. Anything we are doing is supposed to be political. You're supposed to start asking, what will be the implication in our future? The Fulani, they are wise. They accommodate us in the north in order to attract us, to trap us. And that is the trap they laid, and it is working for them. It is high time. Anywhere you are hearing my voice, right from the continent of America, South and North America, in the whole of Africa, in Asia, in Middle East, in Antarctica, anywhere you are hearing my voice, it is your obligation, it is your duty for you to support IPOB and support ESN, even financially. Otherwise, what is coming, you are not ready for it. This is where I'm going to stop. I'm going to go into just few minutes break, so that when I come back, I will open the lines so that people can start calling in. Please do not go away. I'll be right back.
Does it look like the North is oppressing? Why always the North? Does it look like the North is oppressing the South in this political arrangement?
No, I don't think so, because even the North you are talking about, it was the Southerner that brought Buhari to power. True or false?
Okay, so
it was the Southerner.
Okay. So when he went into office, what happened?
Sorry?
When he got into office, what happened?
It is not for you from the South to complain now. Why did you keep quiet under Buhari? Did that stop you from complaining?
No, the South complained. But they didn't make any threats.
No, we didn't complain. We should have even carried out the same threats.
Okay, yes, so the South should also have made a threat.
Yes.
So what will be the value of that threat? What will be the value of that threat?
The threat is not enough. It is the action itself that matters.
Okay.
I have always cherished the way the North want to get whatever they want.
Okay, so you are in support of the fact that
because
when the North wants to take power, they make the country ungovernable, like they made it for Jonathan.
Exactly, so that you will listen. Is that not why you fear them? Mr. Okoro, look at the other people that are very peaceful. Look at what they are suffering. No,
Barrister, what are you calling for?
Are you indirectly calling for?
Your part has started now. You are about the one that threatened the country. About the one. Why are you saying it directly? Do you hear it from my mouth?
No, because
I am telling you how people get what they want because you made it possible. They do not have no time for Turenchi. They don't have time. They will tell you, look, don't cross this line, no. But they will threaten other people here. I have told you here that, look, when you allow some infamy to go for too long, it becomes a culture. You that have been very peaceful here, look at what you're suffering. Is that not enough lesson?
Barrister, what happens if that eventually leads to anarchy?
Maybe it will make us to now reset our brain. Because when these things happen, all of us will now do that will settle this issue. Everybody will now respect himself. That's the truth. How can you be complaining? Somebody is poking his finger into your eyes. You say, please leave me now. He blinded you one eye. Remaining the other eye, he want to blind it. And you are saying, please, I don't want trouble. The person is saying, want to blind the second eye. And you are still talking, I don't want trouble. So at what point are you going to react? Tell me.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra land. And we are here live and direct. Today is the 31st day of July 2025. Tata bo obochi nkwo. Our lines are now opened. Our WhatsApp and Signal line remains +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. You can call us and give us your view on the issue treated. As I have as my first caller one of our DOS members, Mazi Jonathan. He is online and I want him to give us what he has for us. Mazi, please, welcome to the program. Can you hear me, Mazi Isaiah? Mazi, can you hear me? There, we'll go on. Yes, go on. Go on now. Can you hear me? Go on.
Yes, I can hear you. I don't know.
Go on.
All right, okay. Thank you so much, Mazi. Thank you for the good work you're doing. Thank you for your dedication and your time for this kind of program, just to make sure that we carried our people along. Good evening, Biafrans and the lovers of freedom. Good evening, IPOB family members. Good evening to the leadership of IPOB, and good evening to our leader himself, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My name remains Mazi Jonathan. Welcome to this evening edition. It's just a brief one, Mazi. I just wanted to add a little bit of kind of a mixture of what you're saying and the small news that you have read out this evening. Mazi, whatever you are reading out here is a very worrisome situation we found ourselves, and sometimes, Mazi, it gives sleepless nights. It gives sleepless nights, and I call it a misplacement of priority. And when our people are not following the international engagement, what is going on? The world is on a race now. They are running a race. Every country, every nation, every group, they are all running a race to catch up with the time. And ironically, where is dormant now as we speak? Even in Nigeria, they are running a race, but it's only in the east where we have no sign of life, no sign of anything. They are not doing anything. Some of them are uncontent. Some of them are being distracted with the belief and church and everything. Some of them are are not aware of what is happening. IPOB, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we've been trying our best, to create this awareness, to wake up our people to face the reality. But for some reason, they find it difficult to join what we're doing. They find it difficult to support it. They find it difficult to be a part of what we're doing. They find it difficult even to help to echo this clarion call for emancipation and freedom of our people. I am asking Chukwu Okike Abiama every night and day to give us strength to continue to remain faithful and strong to this, audacious quest for Biafra restoration. Because no one is going to do this for us except us ourselves. No one is going to do it for us. Let me just say to the Northerners what they are saying over the voice note you played or the video you played about the Northerners, where they are, using sentiment and using a trap to hook our people to the north, while they are unleashing mayhem to the east against our people. Now, this is what we are asking our people to pay attention what is going on. And as I keep asking, both in my personal program and where I can, be able to reach out to our people, the question is, do we have, assuming there is no IPOB now that is making noise all over the place, do we have any organization that is actually, raising awareness of what is happening to us as a race? There is none. Ohanes and Igbo is not, it's only playing in local politics. Igbo Union is playing local politics. Aki Kenga is playing local politics. The other one they called America only exists in that box room where they are. No lobbyists, no engagement, no nothing. Into politics, they are not. I have said this since 2019. We start, putting an eye into what is going on as a politics in Nigeria. And I said, our people do not understand politics and they don't know how to play it. 2019, politics now. If there is any politics in Nigeria now, and this shift on the politics. Now, Konya get choose Olonega with the house nigga now. Gonna make the biddings for the footage Jelon. Oh, Haku, I would like the by Emre with hope of them. Anime queer say, all know the second position, somebody known as second position here, say maybe I go in the vote. Here, Koto did it, but they show the way from first position to fourth position. And by a governor, the whole eastern region, the whole league were massive, nobody won you could pam. This thing nagega. Test the water. Now this thing nagega continue. Hey, many a guy nugu, many a Dalu Anambra. And we can see what is happening today within these 3 states or 4 states now we have. We can see what is happening. Now look at where the Northerners are blaming Indigo that they have not been forgiven. Forgiven on what? When you murdered over 100,000 in the north. 1967, murdered our people not less than 7.2 million. Mazi, if the Holocaust, they call it in the Western world here, is the highest genocide, then why would they not be mentioning this on this in news, this local news you read, written by foreign country, using Biafra as a reference? Why? They use Biafra is the only, the most harrowing genocide the world have ever witnessed. That the Palestinian is the one now coming close to that. Even upon that, Palestinians haven't lost up to 100,000. But they are recognizing it. The people who published this article or this news is where Obukobi there are Naimoya here. Naimoya in the center of bush to conduct miracle. Our people spend their thousands of euro and dollars all the way from America. Okay, from Canada. They flooded in here to see somebody calling you. Almost 80 kilometers from the city. Nobody knows whether they exist. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what they are doing there. Their country do not know. Nobody knows except them themselves. Except them themselves. And they were doing this. This country produced that news where you live today. And they didn't know. Our people do not know where they are talking about Biafra. Now they can when they sympathize with us. Now hey, when they buy tip off, now opportunity to support the campaign for this Biafran this IPOB. And then they buy tip off. Now the world is reset now. Our people should then tip off because one because how they big rule this thing now. How they be there. So then eating a day and out here. He got man away if he has a their body. No, tenora. But Kevin the one. Kevin the banano. And they follow you up. It's hard. Look at how the northern, look at the how, will I call it our Awusa or the Janjaweed? Wouldn't they go on news? They blame one day banny. They blame one day banny. The Johannes and the Woody to send the delegate, Naga apology. When the world knows that the people are committing genocide against is Biafran people, writing it on the net on their mega newspaper here. Number one. And where is our people? Where is our people? Now, Mazi, always something that draw my attention this evening. Because I just them on an airtime or repeat broker because some of the old news they go there. So, this thing is disturbing me, and I want Biafrans to investigate this. I'm not disputing some, the claim, but I want Biafrans to investigate this allegation made on the Igbo again. We can't be taking this. This is. I'm not saying there is no criminals in any tribe. I'm not saying there is no criminals on in any tribe. Enwere ndoshi, but all ndoshi now suggest to the government or to our governors or politicians to prosecute that person, bring it to the justice. Punishment all no allegation he clear that the person but according to this notion now when they ban here they want to lab here here now this thing is reverberating because any put on a public now and they that means you want this thing is reverberating now as land man go now and headline and Nigeria and with the problem as you actually play the note there the video there. And hey, if you're on Twitter now and Facebook and TikTok, you can know how I would the problem. Or how I would the problem.
They promote it. They promote it. They translate that.
And they are promoting it.
Yes, they are promoting
exactly,
it. Escalating it.
That is where I'm going. That is where I'm going. They are promoting this thing now. This thing now. You and I is here. IPOB members are here. Genuine IPOB members are working hard here. They are all working hard in anywhere they are. And I believe Igbo competitive tribe, wherever they go, they will want to negotiate to the system there. And we can catch up with the time. That is not a threat. And I say, that last match. Or on a hiding of how work a system, they will learn the system, they will study it, they will work hard to fix themselves. That does not mean they want dojo. And when dojo na from the Janjaweed the Gaga Babu send them at Aransakia village, Aransakia communities. I will have many very Nigerian military and barracks. Which one can be woman? which one can be woman among this thing and men in Nigeria? No better Nigeria how. Why would one of you go to Egypt? Jana Alabeke here, they blackmail on the now. This guy has more today. Now, how come they ban same to any governor of what state here can make general blackmail in the can I get no general blackmail in the now blackmail are the struggle, the struggle in the Kumak here because these things are political. These things are political. We can't be blackmailing our race like this by our own people. It's unacceptable, Mazi. And we can't allow this to go on. This guy should be here. That's why you can hear one time. This guy should be here. That's why you can one time. Baby, me home here. Call for half of here. We don't demand. We couldn't demand if you disappear. Miala. I go. If not, maybe as now maybe how my help with the mission is the man here. Close that Monday Megata Fuji. That means they are their level. I close all that chapter and that line again now and the marriage now at their level. I make you this guy that they're back to here. Back to complete. But I didn't matter who allowed the car hold. See a lot of people in a mess. Now, this guy now, Anambra yesterday, or one guy is on the house, wore the guy after Hannah. Now, that thing is raising havoc all over the place on social media. In my hand, all of a sudden, this guy, what to tell the same Imo state here that has gone through trauma. The other time, he went to be said, he began to blackmail traditional rulers of Ibis. A small boy went to Ibis, begin to make a video and start blackmailing traditional ruler of Ibis. Anytime other Imo state, this guy will blackmail on their band. I don't know who sent this guy. Now, you know, Gradano, Siabrano, me activists, possibly me fundraising. All of a sudden, he came out or said that Jesus, and when he happy. Oh no, Nandini never evidence. When you anything, nothing whatever provided as an evidence. See now, when you put the teller, aging we're checking account here. You put the receipt, what's the bank statement? Aging we're going to account according to him. Also, we share what should have. Yeah, they are going to go like this. Little Marky go. The same thing now. Governor on the Professor Brana, now he now solid. I don't even feel that I contact there to do that. To justify that he on social media over that allegation and blackmail I had at in America. Now he is the next person I have contacted to solidify that. He ever choose to give me or long work already. No way beg this. God is on your one age one. A man's a nature, more head your tomb, more head your time. No evidence here whatsoever. You are on social media. Umaki again, I any learn no damn any no wound. Na mmadụ na wundi awanya ahụ video ndị ugwu na ndị janja widi mega onwe ha na atụ na ke ha ji aka ha video onwe ha atụ na social media oche bi akụ ma ị ga ha na ndị ha tọrọ ma ndị ka egbu ha egbu ma ndị ka ha atọchọ n'ime ọhịa awa ahụ ahụ ya ha meni ndị ugwu fụtara ala bịa ma accept si na ndị amaghị ha ahụ ndị ebe in as much as we don't condone criminality and we can never condone it. But you can't get by your using the bank capital. So, very particularly, now lying there by me. Go refuse. Now, here we're covered to criminals using Umaki now. Because I'm going to go and ask no. Now, we can cover and leave now. One day by your Dick and Gamer Aaron Dizon. Today, I want to ask them now. You will not know. And now, I the using the bank of now. The something about to a quarter pilot here, to quarter pilot. How could see Hanan? How could see Hanan? How method IPOB? IPOB and a wounded man. IPOB cannot be opening offices, diplomatic offices across the globe here. And then a data was here with people that you're opening offices to create awareness for. How possible is that? So Nigerian government and her newspaper should stop blackmailing our people. Stop blackmailing IPOB. Stop blackmailing ESS, because IPOB cannot have diplomatic offices they are opening here at the same time turn around and killing the people they are leading a campaign to see what is happening to them, for the world to see what is happening to them, which they are paying attention now, using Biafra as a reference of what happens to what is going on in Palestine. It is because of IPOB. If IPOB is not here, if Biafra IPOB is not making all this wave across the globe, such can never be used as an article, as a reference. Now, them to be black, torturing our people. Why? So our people, what I'm at tonight, our people should investigate that to come out again to make this exclamation. No provide evidence. Go send a help here. Nandi me here me hundibo. Obu ko na ekure ndi ochi na eme. Why you get as no wunde bun? Obu ko na wunde bun. O we ga putazi. Onye nwa ya wo onye ochi ga puta na public ga ekwu nwa ya wo onye ochi like that. Ndi ugwu mmadụ ole. Rather has the Boko Haram na ndị a na ọwụ their freedom fighters. That means people are sponsoring this. All na here game immediately have put on social media for ozugbo. No one dey go akwa ụmụaka Igbo akwa youth ahụ. Na-enyezi cover na akwa ndị enemy na anyị nkwụsụ nwa afọ Igbo gajuru onwe ma onye me business na ekuru that young guy na ha ga-egbu. Asị na ọwụ ndị Igbo megie. Mazi, this matter should be investigated. Our people should investigate this. They make sure that now this Yoruba will end up mad but when Yoruba patran content their governors, their politicians who put us in America here, but in America they have some over shootouts. We are not condoning that, but to come in, only say the name of the person, expose the person that this is the criminal, and bring her to the court. Let the public know that this is the particular person, the person they have. Rather than blaming the whole entire Igbo, no will be, what will be. What the hell is that? We are not criminals. We are not criminals. So we have to defend our race.
What about we are talking this day? What about Nollywood? What about Nollywood that is in the hands of Igbo people? That instead of using the Nollywood to sanitize, to promote our culture and our people, they use it to kill our culture. That is the lack of politics. That we lack politics. We don't know. Everybody is seeking for what to gain, Nana or him, what to make money, even if it is sabotaging the whole race. That is not his concern. Mazi, please go on.
Mazi, this is where I don't want to take much of the time. It's not a whole program that I want to anchor with you. Maybe some other time we can just do a whole full program on this. But I just wanted to throw this in because this is now what is going on, and we cannot allow these people to be tarnishing the whole race of Igbo race. And looking at Eba Nachum in Ghana now. Look at Eba Nachum in Ghana. Look at Eba Nachum in South Africa. Look at Eba Nachum everywhere. 20 of them got visa, Gawa, Pakistan, Haman business, had the women at Pakistan. But they got the visa, had their hotel reservation at the board of entry, just right there in the airport. Had the immigration officer had there. Which race are you from Nigeria? They said they are from Igbo race. They cancelled their visa there and deported them. Maz, this is political. There is an investigation against Igbo, and some of these useless content creators are now becoming instruments. They refuse to raise alarm of what is happening in our land. Ijije Juma say Nnamdi Kanu, they are not talking about it. Kanu, they are not happy to be. The election no witness, hands down. None of these content creators made any noise. But when Yoruba one happens here, you see all Yoruba medias, all of them, both Mandi Church will be blasting everywhere. They will be blasting. Now, there's nothing whatsoever this man has achieved for Nigeria. That's in Nigeria, a whole Nigeria, and somebody in almost 80 to 90 years vote, and nothing is being done. The youth are not teaching her. But if it will be win election here, or any of these content creators, none of them campaign, none of them call for justice. If we look election again, I have to wait for them. We had you here, I brought on Nani, and non Abuja, when you may have one open man, non Abuja, let a sitting governor, the people vote to remove you. Ndi Babanket. And the same thing in Mekwenenugu. And why did they make a target to vote? I seen a vote to Gagaronia Toria. But the men who out, Nick hated I wouldn't care. The men on your man, Nick hated I wouldn't get on. All one ban, all here, all of a sudden, and left Barat here, you suspend there for 6 months. Now, actually, he has a governor now. That's what you do. That one I don't know. Because not one you. Our people should wake up and know the kind of politics. I don't know how our politicians will be going to Abuja on their own. They make them monster against their own people, and then when they go to Abuja, they make them vulnerable there because they know that you can never come with your people because they have turned you against your own people. And once you come to Abuja, you are not coming with your own people. They know you're vulnerable. They will tell you whatever they want and they will condition you. And you can never come home and say it. Because of they use army, make sure you were monster men on Abia East. And the ones see that how national those army and police here. See it down like a small boy. One night I'll go how go where now. How go I'm Sarafi, how go now. Hello, Wasala, how go where now? India Lamaji. Without your own people, how you think that you can get full-time support from outsiders than your own people? I don't know the kind of blind politics our politicians are playing. I don't know, Mazi. So this is what I wanted to add up based on what you have read out tonight. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much. And keep on the
war. And you too, there were, of course. One of these days we will have a joint broadcast. I've been thinking about it. Call on WhatsApp. Let me see. You have been there. Call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Please go on.
Yeah, Mazi Jonathan, good evening from here.
Mazi.
Okay, my name is Sirin Bello Kekechikozomo. I'm calling from the city of Italy. Mazi, let me begin by talking where it holds us in our neck, which is this religion. If not religion, now people wouldn't have been this moribund, and I don't know how to put it, because the only way to put Igbo man down is through religion. That is why Britain, first of all, Christianized us before they Nigerianized us. You understand me now? Without Christianity, we will not be where we are today. Igbo man have changed their names to white man, Clinton, all manner of names. But since I've been walking around here, despite knowing that Chukwukabiama is God, and people say Chukwukabiama is God of and the God is Chukwukabiama. None of Europe is answering Chukwuemeka or name. Only Igbo man can change his name and be proud of it. Only Igbo man can praise the name of gotcha off. Okay, gotcha off. We are seeing the name of Jesus. We see that we are going to abyss as a race. Igbo man don't value his language again. As you know, I'm speaking English and I speak. Some people prefer to speak English. That's a religion for us. Religion have not them. Religion have never helped us as a people. The religion have never galvanized us as a one people. It have never bring a kind of that is easy movement, because if you come to since 100 years now, religion is one governing because every family go to church. Obey the good character na Igbo. Ihe na afuna Igbo today is ihe ya na half. Ihe ya be fucha na se ke be di hasi. Parents now leave the parental caring to churches. Mmadụ mo na church ana all kind of brainwashing, miracle, money. Nobody cares about how people make money again today. It's because of religion. And that is why a Yoruba man can sit in the church and tell you, no, don't forget about this. We are Nigerians. You just forget. We just pray that everything will work, and the Igbo man will accept. It's part of our problem, this religion, and we cannot stop talking about it. If we stop, that means we are not going anywhere. People transport themselves to another country to go and pray. The people who are praying in their country, they don't go to church. They are turning their churches to factories, to museums. Only man, the one miracle, he wants something that you don't work for. That is our problem. That is why the man can take money and sell his brothers. They don't care, because what is important to him is getting money, so that when he come out, people will say, his miracle, we have made money. Go to church, they give thanksgiving. If this religion, if we don't deal with religion and treat it amicable, and they see the reason why the European relegated religion and the pick government and law, we will continue suffering. Mazi, let me not take time, and because a lot of time has been taken. Thank you very much, Mazi. Let me hang on. Thank you very much.
There were Mazi. There were. Thank you very much. That is it. We must continue. I have somebody online on Signal. Caller on Signal, please go on. Can you hear me? Call on Signal.
Good evening.
There, Mazi.
Good evening, great Biafrans all over the world. I'm Mazi Jonathan Wisdom from Ebema Province, Biafra land. Mazi, I want to thank you for all your teachings and all IPOB worldwide, and the leadership of IPOB. Mas, the reason why I'm calling this night is because what these people are doing is affecting me particularly here. You know where I'm coming from? Mazi, you see what Soludo said, and the Joey Bukwe have also made a useless comment, and some of the useless content creators want to show the world that what they are saying is true. I want to urge all the Igbos, anybody supporting Okwuluora from this night, you should cease supporting Okwuluora until he come and prove and tell us where and how where account these people transfer the money to, because if someone transfer money from your account, the account will be in your phone. So Okwuluora must come out. If we are serious in what we are doing, Mazi, the Igbos, if you're hearing my voice from Biafra land, in diaspora, wherever you are hearing my voice this night, we should cease supporting Okwuluora. If he call for fundraising, nobody should go there to support him until he come and prove where these people kidnap him. Because these people are the ones the West are using to blackmail we the Igbos, painting us black. We that are accommodating, we that love human being, that is why we call it Mando, the beauty of life. In my community in Igbo land, if we see our brother fighting a foreigner, we ask the brother, please, this person you're fighting, what have this person done to you? It's only in Igbo land we fight for foreigners. And people, our own people, are coming to blackmail us, because we are fighting to make sure that all the Igbos, all Biafrans live like human beings. They are enjoying Nigeria because they are in power. So Ludo is enjoying Nigeria because he's the governor of Anambra State. Okwuluora is enjoying Nigeria because people are giving him money. He's a content creator and he's making money there. Joy Wokwe is enjoying Nigeria because he is the commissioner of the Gota cleaning drillage in Lagos. And they are enjoying Nigeria and they are coming out to blackmail with the youth of Igbo land. The future of great Igbo land. These people are coming out to demoralize us, to paint us black, and the Yoruba are capitalizing on it, fighting against we the Igbos on all social media and non-Igbo, apart from IPOB, and some people are replying to Yorubas because of the Igbos, because of those we call our brothers, blackmailing your own people. In Yoruba land, there are score miners, those mining score in Yoruba. Yorubas are not coming out to condemn them. In the north, which day did the Plateau people bury no less than 20-something people that killed by Fulani? The north have not come out to blackmail Fulanis. But in Igbo land, our own brothers are blackmailing us. All their target is against ESN. There is no people's head. ESN, because ESN are in the bushes protecting our mothers, protecting our people going to the farm. You know, they are protecting them, and Igbo people want to demoralize these people, gallant soldiers fighting for us. Oga Adrinda Alamao, it can never be well with these people who are blackmailing Igbos. It can never, even your generation, anybody that supported Okura from this night, it can never be well to you and your generation until Okura will come out and prove, because you want to blackmail. I don't know how much they give you. This Okura is somebody that the British also used to come and campaign for their Commonwealth Army, for Igbos to come and join the Commonwealth Army. Okura, that know what British is doing in Igbo land. And these people are supporting Britain. Man, I'm very angry this night against these people that I don't know if they are really Igbo blood, answering Igbo names. Oh, Chukwu Kikabama, may we have mercy upon us. Then I call on our people from those so-called South-South. In geography, there is nothing like South-South, and some idiots say that they're from South-South. I want to ask you, those Yorubas claiming that they are fighting you, that are telling you to say that you're not Igbo, that you're from South-South. Yorubas have seaport in their land. Do you have any in South-South? Do you have any seaport in South-South? Yorubas telling you to deny your Igbo. Yorubas telling you to deny that you are not a Biafra, that you're from South-South. Yorubas have international airport. Those core people in South-South, do you have any? The oil in Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa, but the gold in North or in Plateau or in Sokoto do not belong to Bayelsa people, do not belong to Delta people. But oil in Bayelsa, oil in Delta, oil in Ebima belongs to Nigeria, belongs to Caliphate, but their gold do not belong to us. I want to ask you, so-called South-South, what they are benefiting in North and the West, are you people benefiting it? Do you benefit it? Mazi, do you know that these people are now? If like you said, if they review what is going on in Nigeria to you, it's like you will hang yourself. Do you know that these people are paying all the citizens in the North? Let me ask you, those that come.
Of course, they are.
Who is paying?
They are.
Who is paying you? Who is paying you? Oil, our oil. That a Yoruba man, one stupid guy was saying that we the Igbos are not generating any GDP for Nigeria. Man, I wanted to cry in TikTok and debunking the lives of these useless Yorubas. The Igbo content creator will not go to TikTok, will not go to social media to debunk Yoruba, and all their blackmailing, in all the names they are calling Igbos, and they are there. Hey, God of me, Chukwu Abiyama, have mercy upon us and give us Biafra. I was asking, why do God allow us to join this code called mostly Yorubas? Yoruba are the reason why Nigeria is not. It's not a fun that Yoruba is the reason why Nigeria don't have any electricity. It's not even the North, because people in the North, they don't know anything. But Yoruba that claim that they are educated in all zoological republic. Yoruba are supporting those that don't know nothing, polishing over 300 million people. Yoruba. You see, I'm saying it. One day we need to become the elders. So we are going to become the elders in Biafra land. Even though if Biafra did not fall, we're going to become elders in Igbo land one. And we must pay this Yoruba people. We must pay them. Man, I'm very angry. I want to any woman that support the Kurora. Chinedu to all God can use logo. Okura should come and tell us though that people we must pay them. Man, I'm very angry. I want to any woman that support the Kurora. Chinedu all God can use logo. Okura should come and tell us though that
is a real must continue this thing that we are doing. Mazi, there is, this night your gospel today was a kind of versatile. You touched all angles, and those angles were the keys. To me, from my own analysis, I have discovered that the Biafran people and especially the Igbos, we are suffering from what we call, what I can call by my own point of view, Christianity syndrome. And that Christianity syndrome, Mazi, it has cost our people a lot. It has cost them a lot. It has rendered them gullible. It has made, just like when you see a lion, when you see a lion start eating a grass, our people, Nigeria, that entity called Nigeria, have rendered Biafrans after the war, after this genocide that you mentioned now and we have known now, our people were cornered into this Christianity syndrome, and this thing has made them, Christianity syndrome will make you will be conscienceless. You can never see any danger. You will believe that the blood of Jesus will cover you in everything. You will believe that the 10,000 will fall at your right hand, the 20,000 at the other side, none of them will touch you. Others will die, only you will survive. So you see that this illusion that our people have been pursuing for very long time has entered into our bone marrow. And the enemies are very conscious of that, and they are exploiting it. They have been exploiting all this gullibility of our people, playing in their mindset, using their brain. Whenever they see, I think last time there is something you said on, I think day before last, on your last broadcast. You spoke about our people borning children and leaving it, abandoning them, something like that. Mazi, I can even say, to me, I can even go far say that these are our people who preferred staying in
Like I spoke on Mazuba program 2 days ago. These people booked for days. You see where the law takes precedence. They booked the place for 3 days. In fact, I brought somebody to that venue on the first or second day they started it. They didn't bother. This is a village, like Mazuba said, way from town in the bush. And this was booked for 3 days. They went the first day, you know, they brought crowd. They never told the people that own the place. The first day, the people won them because of insurance and the regulatory issues. I mean, regulatory procedures. The second day, they did the same thing. They thought that the people cancelled it and told them, we cannot break the law because of you. They cancelled it and told them we will refund you your money. Now, Mazi Jonathan, do you know the ironical part of it? Just today, I discovered, and I mean, you know, Mazi Jonathan, you know, we don't rant. When we tell you, we know what we are talking about, and if you doubt it, we give you evidence, big time. Today, I found out these people contributed more than 90,000 euros for that program. Confirmed. Again, do you know that a lot of people that contribute that contribution in Ireland made huge contributions? And one thing that got me was there's one guy that blackmailed IPOB leadership all the way to DOS. He used that job, never came to us, went to a group that was against us here. At a point, that group to write to DOS. DOS members that are listening know who I'm talking about now. These held us to the point DOS ordered, that is the Biafran, which will pay attention to him. He was giving letters and recommendations, and then he was giving status. This guy never came back to us again. You know, this guy contributed more than 1,000 euros to Ebukobi. You know, if he's listening or his friends are listening, they know what I'm talking about. He contributed more than 1,000 euros to Ebukobi. And today, when Ebukobi left, because they contributed that so that they can see the overventure one-on-one. When they couldn't see him one-on-one because of that Thursday that was cancelled. Today, they began to cause themselves to they began to quarrel in the forum. Trying to talk about the money they contributed because they want to save Kobe. Now they didn't say it. They are looking for a fund, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what happened? The admin of the forum blocked all of them. Mazi Jonathan, he blocked them complete and told them you can't comment anymore. That's what we are talking about. That is what our people like. You say, and most people, most of the names that went autopilot here were all in that forum. They're all in that forum. Made huge contributions. I cited one that went up to close to 3,000 euros. You know what I'm saying? And here we are, telling them that Fulani is here, and then you see our people, those that knows what is what, wants to blackmail Ndibo. And that brings me to Okurora. That brings me to Okurora. Mazi, you must know that this has always been the approach and the system, the way Fulani operate in Nigeria. When the heat comes on them, they must relieve that heat. Because using the Igbo as a pound, you like. And that's what is happening here now. Mazi is correct. It's political. And Okurora, Mazi, look, what Okurora, I don't know if you've seen that video that Okurora made today. I've seen part of it. Is that not Abracadabra? That's Abracadabra, man. Is that not, does Okurora think he's talking to kids? You find somebody, you ask, and then somebody called you on the phone. I am the uncle of this. And then as you're coming out, some people take you, it's a camp, blah, blah, nothing happened to you, they took all your money. If you, and the Mazi, you know the ironical part of it, when they want to lie, they will swear on this God. They know that they will not come and strike them. They will swear on God, God. It is a scheme to relieve the heat and the focus that is on Fulani now and their criminality. Fulani want to ease. Remember when they did that using bandits? They changed Fulani herdsmen, they changed those terrorist names to bandits. Remember? I say, a black of your own in your Gemegu Legabu Ako, yes, Academy. Indibo Moronako. This, your enemies are awake. They are not sleeping. Makachineke. They are awake and they are serious. And we are here shouting. But we will continue to shout. We are here. We continue to chook our eye. How quiet are these people? Makachineke. As we speak today, my community called me that they have organized security and asked me to help. I sent my own contribution and they sent me a video what they're organizing. And I'm glad our people are waking up to organize themselves, to defend themselves. And I urge everyone that is listening to me today, contact your communities to organize themselves. People should be trained on how to handle OCC and the Puro Granite. Forget about this thing about Igbo. It's a distraction, a deflection to relieve Fulani of this heat that is on them. Makachineke. It is. Now, Mazi spoke about Okurala, talking about it to legitimize what Solodo said. The Fulefu in that guns, Igbo has also come out to say it's Igbo that's killing Igbos. Did you not read it today? You know? So Mazi, this is what I want to put in on top of what Mazi said today. Given that, you spoke about Ireland today, and Mazi, I'm very well. I just want to let the Afghans know about that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp. Thank you for holding on. Please reduce the noise. You'll be the last caller. Please go on. The platform is yours. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Mazi Jonathan. Mazi, I don't know if I'm coming out.
Mazi, you are.
Hello?
You are coming out. Go on. You are. Go on. Mazi, you are coming out. Go on. Mazi, I say you are coming out. Go on.
This very struggle is not something that we tolerate. I want to say it authoritatively, as in that religion in this very present time, it is evil. And if you watch what it has brought on earth presently, even against the earth, people that have been wallowing in it, you see it's all distraction and evil. Is that without religion you find most of this you find most of these different denominations will definitely worship together, but because of the method, see themselves as being different. And I want to tell people that Elohim is not out of confusion, neither is it in the business of division. So he would ever bring the people of Christians and give them this conflicting system of worship that brings about this whole confusion and the division among them. So that is why you now know that religion is man-made, and it in times of spiritualities. Because if it's just only spirituality that we have without having all these denominations of religions and all of these divisions, we would have seen people coming together, doing things together, even worshiping folks. But I will, if I'm coming, because it seems like there's something is hanging. But let me continue. Evil ways that comes from our leaders in time to time. This has continued in different occasions, and we are looking at it. It is not federal government of Nigeria. That is how condemnations of the Igbos,
Mazi, your line is not smooth.
And they find out that the best way to do it is their own politicians, as in Eastern politicians. They are only just filled with their own go. Because I seen I have to pack on before.
No, Mazi, I think
Sabos find comfort in doing it.
Mazi, I don't know. Today your this thing is not good. Your network, so no need of speaking. Why we cannot get what you are saying? It is good when you talk. We hear you clearly in order to get the gist of what you are saying to learn. This is where I'm going to switch off the phones, Biafrans and lovers of freedom. It is high time. Mazi, I don't know. Your voice is not smooth at all today. Your network is very bad. Then go on a bit. Let me see. And round up, please. Go on. Because you need to be speaking, we're hearing and getting what you are saying.
And let me just cut it short. So I have talked a lot. I don't know. Talk to Biafrans that
no, Mazi.
We call our brothers, especially.
No need, Mazi, please. Another day. Tomorrow is another day. Biafrans and lovers of freedom. It is high time we have a retrospect. I'll no longer take any call. Please do not call. Don't call. I'm no longer taking any call. We see what is going on in Palestine today. The people are holding on, and they will get what they want. I assure you. Canada today, Canadian Prime Minister has come up in order to plead that he is going to support on September in United Nations meeting. Countries are lining up. Imagine that it is us. People will start, people, to get freedom is not cheap. Freedom is not cheap. The only thing that is corrupting what, our conscience is our selfish interest. Even in this struggle, because of individual selfish interest, you see people doing things that are absurd. They will just purposely stir up controversy just to fit their selfish interests. For nothing, only their selfish interests. They don't care about the movement or the safety of the movement. And these are the people, after they will be castigating a governor, they are selling us, they don't have Igbo leaders. But what about your interest that you are trying to put above our collective interests? Can't you think? Because if you look, you are tricky, you know. It is high time we shed, or at least let us repent and know that we are in collective danger. Enemies abound, which it is time for us to be political. It is time for us to be political. Being political is thinking about our collectivity more than our selfish interests. Support what we are doing. Nobody is telling you not to do your business or do your work in order to sustain yourself. But in all those, think about our collectivity. We have a group, a movement championing our collective interest, which is IPOB. Why don't you support us? Why don't you support us? Why must you every time Why? A cheater must be cheated. The problem with our people is, thinking that they can eat their cake and have it. Many of our people know that what we are doing is right, but they say, "Mama, go down, I beg, come, I beg. How much are you people going to give me if as if they are paying anybody?" It's very, very absurd. When we, like Mazi Jonathan said, there is misplacement of priority in our people. People are looking for their private interests more than our collective interests. They can, because of selfishness, destroy our collectivity. It is what is called primitive character. You know what we are suffering as a people in that contraption called Nigeria? They are digging out our natural resources. It becomes a public issue or public property. Radibo have said it, that the oil in Niger Delta is to run Nigeria. But he never talk about lithium deposit in Kebbi, where 1.43 trillion naira was stolen, billions of dollars was stolen. He never talk about Zamfara gold, but oil in Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa. Does this not shake you? Does this not make you have a rethink as an Igbo person, as a Biafran? Why will you continue making the same mistake all the time? Why do you continue thinking that, there is one spirit, God will come and do it for us? You are lying to yourself from your teeth. No spirit will do it for us. All our people want is where they will see, hear, receive, have it, so that when they finish, they go work 1 hour there, maybe in a day that maybe they receive 100 pounds. Now they'll be receiving 5,000 pounds a day as a miracle. It doesn't happen. It cannot happen. Let us stop this illusion. It is us 5,000 pounds a day as a miracle. It doesn't happen. It cannot happen. Let us stop this illusion. It is us. And no matter what, won't you learn? Can't you learn All that matters to us is anywhere he is a prophet, he is a man of God. You are ready to spend all his last card in order to go and receive. So what a people, what a foolish set of people. What kind of people are these? That is what some people want us to stop talking. When you hear anywhere where you say Jesus he will give you rich, hey, people food there, they are ready to spend a hell of money. But come, let us gather and help ourselves by fighting for our collectivity. Now this thing, what am I going to gain there? This is a self-destructive character. A fallen man have told you, they trapped our people, more than 11 million in the north. When this thing we are going to Asian, that we hear. And I am telling you, what I'm telling you, mark it one place. If care is not taken, these Igbo people in the north, they will decapitate themselves and say we are no more Igbos of Southeast. We are Igbos of they don't care. As our brother CJ said, look at Armenia. They suffered the genocide from the Ottoman Empire. During the First World War. First World War started, I think, 1914 to 1918 or 1917. 3 or 4 years war. First World War, more than 100 years back. These people continued clamoring. They continued disturbing the world community to recognize that what Turkey did to them was genocide. They didn't relent for more than 100 years, and finally they got recognition. If it's our people, they say, no, let's forget about, bury the hatchet, forget about the past. Are you going to stand in the past? Let us move on. You are moving on to where? Where you don't know where you are coming from. Where are you going to abyss? Entering into abyss. Let us learn, please, and stop being like Obaka. Everywhere, no direction, no magnitude, no direction, no plan, nothing. If not IPOB that came and gathered us and say, okay, we are a people set for annihilation. Let us have a plan. Let us have at least a direction, sense of direction and ideology. And you see, people, they don't mind. They don't mind. Tomorrow, when Palestine get their own country, you will be requiring for visa. If they refuse you, or if you go there, they discriminate against you. Say, is it because I'm an African? Because you love them already made. You are programmed to believe it's a miracle. Going to reap from where you did not sow. Sow yourself and receive the reward. This is where I'm going to stop. Biafra remains our ideology. Biafra remains our religion. Biafra remains everything that we have. Without it, we are gone. Do not fall into this temptation of, gossiping or distractors. To fall into the trap of distractors, for you to be discussing things that are not worthy of discussion. Please. There are many things out there. There are many things that we should be discussing. Not about things that does not merit your attention. Please. We must continue. Thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply good night.
Biafra, Ebeka Bonosi, Biafra, Gaimara, Biafra, Ganeboso Gamiri, Agaimara, Biafra, Ganeboso Gamiri, Biafra, Ganeboso, Wabuke, Anijala.
You know, the shots. What are we talking about? So many of my colleagues, they have gone. I know what. I have been on exile for 5 years. I know what I have gone through. And the man born of a human is thinking that he loves Mazi Nnamdi Kanu more than Biafrans. When you think that you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu more than all the Biafrans, the leadership of IPOB, you are the enemy. You are the real enemy. You are the real enemy. Bikonu osisi as table on a kwenweroku. Instruction, command. Table on a kwenweroku. If we are relaxing, waiting for Onyendu to come out or to ascending in a just because everything is coming out clear. Everything is crystal clear now. Or just ascending in a juena sayisi. Anya relax is ya. When a chair. These same people who are coming up to this Radio Biafra tonight to ask these silly questions after Kafaje Jolo, Makana Abalo Siangene, Ekulungenemo. These were the same people who fought so hard to disassociate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from IPOB and her leadership. These were the people who said that they have destroyed the IPOB leadership, that nobody should listen to them. Now they are the people turning back to say that the leadership has left Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. One day we will still hear it on this radio, that on social media, that it is the leadership that made the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to choose Aloye Jimako and disassociate himself from San Ozokome and the Ejofo. We will still see it on social media. The people who ended Ekperima, these same people, I knew what they said about ESN, but I was a witness. Why? Because I was a part to everything that happened in this struggle. I didn't see from social media. No. All the meetings held, what each and everyone said, I can give accounts. I didn't see from social media. And the concerned people listening, they know. Somebody is telling me that the money that I have been contributing in IPOB, even till date, last Sunday I got a meeting, that I will not know about it. Look at the insecurity in Alibo today. And somebody is asking, Onye say Adam Bona to finance. Onyo osinimi etinyenni. It's not that they don't know, but just that they have chosen to feign ignorance. And when Onye na fucho juba kedebo silini. Biko anabaka ligoji, anabaka funwate ezenono. Our students, that they said whatever they like. I knew how this leadership went miles to make sure that our students were sustained, and they are still sustaining them. And somebody is telling you that people who are leading a movement that is not just a group, because when you say that IPOB is a group, you are undermining this movement. IPOB is a great movement and the largest movement for that. Where was the onion raise? You go raise, change, they cannot stop this struggle. If for this struggle that has been at my back, it has been at the back of my heart, that one day I will fight for the freedom of my people. Since I was a child, And for all these years that we have sacrificed, people no closer to me know what I personally have lost in this struggle, including human beings. Somebody, I got soil after soiling your hand. I thank God for these men of integrity. I thank God for these men of humility. They have the humanity. I never forgot the day Mazi Jonathan said that I come with clean hands. And those who are closer to these men know that indeed these men came with clean hands. It is only a madman that after completing a house, we only set it on fire. In our one, because you have that's the final stage on now, because they have done everything. Merima cannot destroy IPOB, autopilot cannot destroy IPOB. I mean, all they have done now, if I have a book for 4 years to the 5th year, this is the 5th year. Can work on Afia Nambo? I say no na go nwanye no si o, nwoke no si o go nwanye nwela akụkọ. But today, ozi nwoke ji nwanye nodo n'okwu. Wee nọrọ n'ama, wee na-agba akwụ, na-agba egusi. Ignoring all the insecurity happening in Biafra land. Not minding children. Because Mr. and Mrs. Ifede, Omufa, is somebody not thinking about the children of these women? One day, I'm a phone na get through. You know me, I don't. None of us, with hope safe. You never think of men that you knew, whom their blood have dropped. You wait till I pop Gabu myself. You are just, you are a mere joke. You've not started. You have not started.
Well, please round up.
I want to really about this leadership.
Round up.
It is high time we ignore all these miscreants, unscrupulous elements who want us to abagidashari. I distract and we refuse to be distracted. We are standing strong. We are standing stronger. Mazi Chinedu, if you are listening and hearing my voice, I plead with you. Do not resign. If you resign, you have rejected us. Mazi Jonathan Obiga number, more than number. Akwifuleze nchifotu. I my jikwaya na tani. Biafra, it must come no matter what it will take us. If people of Catalonia can still be there doing it, unless if I die, my children will continue. But in Biafra, it must come. Mazi Jonathan,
very inspirational. Caller on. I have 2 callers that have been waiting. Please, I want you people to just make it as brief to 2 minutes. We are going to 7 hours, please. Oh, caller on WhatsApp, please go on. Can you hear me, please? Go on. Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. Don't waste time. Caller on WhatsApp.
Mazi Chinedu, thank you. Mazi thank you so much. Because I know you were choking and fighting back tears because of the ignominy that somebody gave was on the Biafra way and actually we're going to name on behind it. So and I believe this presumption that now the relationship between DOS, now the supreme leader, that he's only executioner, is the executive of decision of the DOS. If my understanding is not proper, please, Biafrans. If it's something you cannot answer here, you guys can consult among yourself and come and tell us. Because these sycophants, how they're just the eye service na sycophants na now traitors. They don't mean well for our leader. You know, they're acting like they love him. They're trying to make him a. He's not a god. They can't disobey. He's not God. He hasn't claimed to. I know, no God. I have a God in there. That's my own God. Behind Noeba is ideology. We're not trying to build a strong man or an autocrat or an emperor. We're trying to build an institution, and we are all subservient to that ideology, which is Biafra ideology and Biafra freedom. We're not here to serve anybody. We don't have any sacred cows. That is my understanding. Nnamdi Kanu is not a sacred cow that he disobey. And therefore, the association, I would suggest that DOS should stop listening to any message from Nnamdi Kanu coming to his brothers, because message not being traitors that they are. We cannot trust those messages. And my next one is this. Our leader, supreme leader, disobey our leader, you obey our leader, as if to say they care. These are traitors. Has what the siblings done to this struggle, has it not amounted to treachery? In my opinion, it has amounted to treachery, and DOS should tell us if they are traitors as they should be categorized. Unuga so one nam de kano anya happy me ha he had made traitors. And saw hanya. My second question, which I say you don't have to answer, open all the too sensitive. Unuzuko among DOS. Assuming that now here we opportunity now to get us our freedom, whether or man they can, because it's difficult for him to be contacted there. So I'm opening now, and you need the retake action. Una get you go to car where one nam they can know as supreme leader. Because so as the Chineke, some people are trying to make him, he has to put his stamp on it before they may question him. The whole Biafran school on Azu, we are not disregarding our leader. He's giving it all. He sacrificed everything. He sacrificed his parents, but unfortunately, he may be sacrificing his siblings too, because his siblings are now traitors. So, Arsenal 2 heads is better than one, and DOS is way more than 2 heads. So that could be instances where DOS is authorized to disobey the supreme leader. Leader Kobo. Obu an autocrat. Obu Chuku. Obu Chuku Kabiama. He's not Ani. He's not only and he's only one person in there. And these people trying to make him a Chineke don't even care about him. They don't even care about the struggle. They want all of us destroyed. So because Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, Anzukunu, Zuonu, because Kuno Biakoran, we want to know the relationship between DOS and the supreme leader. Isn't he supposed to be or not or just in coach man? Are we under a dictatorship? We can say, oh, you disobey our leader. You disobey our leader. So a leader say, Manyanoko. Chair of you don't have to answer now. Thank you very much. Ichio Bigaki and every one of you who's been blackmailed in this struggle. Before you make any wrong decision, Cheta, those hundreds of people no bibo. Think about them. You're not doing this for them, they can't. You're doing it for them.
Thank you. Caller on, I'm no more taking no call. This is the last caller. Caller on Signal, please. Go on. Can you hear me? Call on Signal. Caller on Signal. Can you hear me? Caller on Signal. Mazi Ejike, can you hear me, please? Why? You have been waiting for a long time. Caller on signal. Please go on. Can you hear me? Mazi, I'm not hearing you. Let your waiting not be in vain, please. Can you go on? Go on. I don't understand. Caller on signal, Mazi Ejike. For the last time, can you hear me? No, it's a pity. Let me just pick this call. Caller on WhatsApp. What is here? Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. You have 2 minutes, please, to make your point. 2 minutes. Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. Caller on WhatsApp. There, Mazi, but we also, you have 2 minutes.
Mazi Jonathan Chinedu. Canada na akpọ.
There,
MG use maka ndị mam na anọ m na PDP family Canada anọ m na Edmonton. Anọchimechi na-ege idele Mazi Jonathan. First of all, achọrọ m eze the first person because I got up my Facebook na shot some ndị beribe ha na comment si na Mazi Jonathan wuru no na ndị ara chọrọ m ịkpọ n'ọbụla ha na this because here we sacred platform. Barrister Loye Jimako is an evil man. So no na Jonah say gbasara na de onwe ihe okwu maka Loye Jimako is not working for IPOB. And then to the Biafra Lile Nebile Hano Mala Kuna. Dandile Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Buruburu. They are evil people and they have been feeding him with the wrong information. Like only issue bit wrong because I've been trying to tell only doubt Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because always some narrative footer few days ago. Nemanashi whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I know him. He's a man of wisdom. He can't just come in. Unless maybe which area. Yeah, puta. The first thing I get me, he be to scatter the whole thing. Only him to the leadership. Chineke goes the leadership. Achom can the leadership. Mazi Jonathan will rebel and him in a game. All with the backbone of this movement. And that is why all of us that are hardcore, Asian Biafra and Bia Canada, Mazan Azaiba Monyanwo, Media Kure, yes, to me bone program, Akram Nakolia. Asian Biafra and Biafra have lost a lot of people. Right now, I'm not working here. Only our sister, that man now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Akupa Hone use with issue and maka this Biafra struggle. When our coordinator no na umule zone. O ma yam niku. O no na egenti Radio Biafra. O ga ma o ma onye na-ekwu okwu ana. This nwunye ya nwụrụ la January ha wonde ihe ala. Ụmụ ya mụwa na enyi nwoke bi Switzerland have been taking care. In fact, enyi nwoke right now the girl na amụ ahịa akwa through our coordinator in Canada, Edmonton, on we are one now Amosi that on annual we are paying it and we have been taking care of her. And all Biafra and Najikota. Here to work in the account because only a lot of people sacrificing and we are still sacrificing. You know, when I made this leadership, made this kata, we I when him Mazi Jonathan in Ekuna radio, he said that we can away by Naga. We are not going anywhere. we will continue with this thing I name. So now, Mazi Jonathan will like the whole leadership. He remain focused. Mazi that let our eyes be on the ball. And the last broadcast, Mazi before this thing, I mean, what's in one line again? What they would the freedom fighting? That he's fighting from the front. So him Bikono, Uno Jisika. Una Prosia from Canada, the first person, the first caller, Ona, only Bilibomagi here. Those things all question now, Mazi Jonathan now he made disobey. What can you with the disobedience? I'm not him to a Biafra still, man. Eba Mazinam the canon. Yeah, with the DSS. They want to get information from IPOB. So all the whole info, no plan to move this Biafra struggle forward. I know that the leadership will not be giving it to Mazinam the camp until he's come because he's in the enemy's camp. Only they can buy do brand a film. Maybe the enemy say there's somebody. Maybe they actually get a school here. Only so many things happen just to compare. Can we get so my bag wow 80 one actually rescue came with the app or Gabian say how I say lay down your arms. Maybe yeah chocolate arms whatever. Just to rescue the person. The canon on the enemy's camp. I know that the leadership are fighting to them to see how they can rescue him from the enemy's camp. Him jina aguno ya bikon una dalamba uno jisike chineke kabuno me. Every day I know but my name we will continue. This no narrative ever trubana abola mo I told me how much na this lady because nobody is fighting the position of Amazon, but they are started writing now. Now I say, now what? Now the cannot put a hala or only believe the other say no na who has because the leadership is the backbone of this movement. Whatever that happens to this leadership, we are going to square one. And that's not what the leadership become. You people should know relent. The time of union, huh? Now I joined IPOB since 2012. And since that time, I've been really faithful, and I've been fighting wars both in Biafra land before my Biafra land now and my social media. We have been there defending this struggle with our life. In my office, everyone before my the boy know with me. Now this struggle. I got my hand down in the massive. We are not going nowhere. I don't want to say things like based on this thing, but let us go because nothing came around or how the ultimate prize. Because Mazi and Mazi just say Jisineka Chukuna Chuku Kikabama Ganuna Bunime Anana Mazi and Kanaga Pata. Mazi, okay, allow it Marco Perabe on Sinhan, Mazi, by the stage of Okara. Now, Bambu, there's no court case made involved the IPOB members, by the stage of when they send them out. He will always go there himself. I have never seen anything. I don't. Somebody there and the relationship allow it Marco with only. Look at what is the whole people, the whole division calling with can the IPOB Ontario Community Limited Corporation. I won't allow it, Marco. In fact, I have you back.
And this is where I will switch off the phones. Mazi Nasa, before you come in, let me just say something before you come in, to make your pattern short. Biafrans are lovers of freedom. Let me reiterate. When you say, or somebody come and say, no, why here? Instead, let us say, leave everything. I totally disagree. We go nowhere. We go, yeah, this is not something of annoyance. Because this is something that all of us have stake. And let me tell you something. I've been saying it on my programs. The rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not something very, very simple. It was calculated, planned. Nigerian government has been spending a lot of money, billions of dollars, to destroy IPOB. And they got, all of a sudden, they kidnapped our leader. It's in their hand. And people think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will just be discharged like that, out of the way what their sentiments tell them is, they now construct it as reality. Come on. Sometimes don't send the boy must go himself. What they have been spending a lot, billions, giving contracts. Now the leader of this formidable group is in their hand. And you think that it will be easy like that? Okay, we will leave you like that. They didn't kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya because they know that if they kill him, the formidability of IPOB, the consequences will be so dire. And IPOB, it will mobilize IPOB more and more. So now they held him in order to their target. The target of Nigeria is IPOB, to destroy IPOB. Say, our people should understand that. When people use just sentiment or to deceive people, oh, he's coming out on the 18th, he's coming out on... All of us want him to come out now, but I put it on my timeline, Facebook timeline, that look, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he did nothing wrong. It's a political problem. It is our continuous agitation and formidability that will release him. It's not what they are doing in the court. No, that thing is nothing. And what are you? It's just mere formality sake. Let them say that, oh, it's a country, is going on court, this and that. Either they keep him, why do they keep him not in prison? Where he will have access, not beyond that control like that. Do you know what is DSS? Equivalent of FBI. Where the shirt he put on body, he hears. He speaks. I mean, he hears, he sees. Everywhere is bugged. It's a reason for that. That's why we prick the mindset of our people to understand. The DSS wants to understand how IPOB is run so that they will compromise and destroy it. That is the only thing. And after now, they will say, okay, you can go. After destroying, causing confusion and destroying IPOB. But our people don't understand. Some of our people. That is where it pains me. So I will stop here. I will continue making program people as usual. Mazi Nasa, please go on and towards your closing remark. There.
Mazi Chinedu.